Oh shit.
What?
Oh, you just opened all the windows, right?
Yeah.
Around here. Damn, I'm like, damn, they broke into the car. Alright. So nobody's in here yet. But
Oh, just so you know, I don't have any places in mind.
I have one in mind.
Oh, where?
ABC Home.
Where's that at?
Huh?
How far is that?
Mm.
ABC Home?
Yeah, it's in Manhattan.
Oh, that's not far. I'm just put spas. Spas near us.
So we're on a mission. To do what? Okay, I'm looking for it. I'm starting to sweat. Oh. I was connected to the car.
Ooh, Ascend and Wellness Medical Spa. I'm gonna try them first.
I got my thing today. What's this called? What's this called?
Selfie stick?
Yeah, selfie stick. You selfie sticking it up today. Because I had problems with the last method. So, okay. My shop my seatbelt on. Okay, so Donovan and I have a new seating arrangement. And now I sit in the back and Donovan sits in the front. Oh, this is perfect. It's perfect. Okay. Actually, so I'm gonna be here for the most part. Donovan is driving, but pretty much we're on our way to. I don't know exactly what we're on our way to right now.
Right now we are going to the medical spa, Ascend Medical Spa.
We're going to Ascend Medical Spa. And the reason why we're going is because we are going to try and get our candles into somewhere. Oh yeah, there's a lot that happened. There's a lot that happened. So I'm like, do I want to start explaining it? I'll just start explaining it. So there's a lot that happened. Pretty much these last couple weeks have been, not even couple, wow, I think a lot of stuff just happened in 1 week and it was a doozy. So pretty much we did a craft fair last weekend like we normally do at Artisan Fleas, and everything. Oh shit, I'm thinking about what happened. So pretty much things did not go like how we anticipated them to go, and one of the main problems, pretty much we weren't able to go to the craft fair this weekend. So tomorrow and Sunday, normally we'd be doing a craft fair. We were not able to do that. So I don't really know how to structure this. How you wanna? So I just
What? 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 I'm confused. Why am I being?
Because my storytelling is not the best. I like how you tell stories.
Well, maybe
so
you should work on your storytelling.
I should work on my, okay. But like every time I go and try to tell a story,
you ask me to tell a story. That's what happens.
My brain kind of like goes into all the different facets of what happened. So it's kind of like I'm trying to get to the beginning. I don't even know where the beginning is at. Is it AC?
I feel like I don't feel it.
It's honest, I think. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just start with, oh shit, my phone died. Gotta charge it.
Let's see. Yeah, I think work on your storytelling.
Work on my storytelling?
Yeah. Okay, so what day you started with?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Why? What day to figure out?
Because
what day would you start with?
Probably So, okay.
So now start how Saturday started.
How Saturday started.
Now here's the storytelling part.
Okay.
People don't know what you're gonna say. You have in your mind what you want to say.
Right.
So okay. You have to now lead up to that.
But that's the thing. I feel like I tell what happened and then try to go backwards.
That's why I just literally told you not to do that. I literally just said out of my mouth. I said when you have what people want, you know what they want and you lead up to that.
Okay. So pretty much.
Start from the beginning.
I'm trying to. Okay, pretty much. Okay. We were trying to do a craft fair, right? You're trying to do a craft fair. Donovan's sister was having an event.
Wait, time out. Pause. Okay. Also tell what we're trying to avoid, the problem we're trying to avoid.
Right. That's what I was trying to get to.
Okay. I'm just saying.
So I was starting there because I feel like a lot of things came from the circumstance of the day.
Okay. So I like to start off with the problem.
Okay, the problem.
Like what we're trying to avoid. And then you would explain how what we did not achieve said problem, did not solve said problem. So like, okay, if I'm like, okay guys, y'all know we are broke, we don't have no money, we are trying to get to across the street, right? So my goal was to get across the street and then I hit by a car.
Okay.
That's how it's.
So pretty much, but this. Okay, so we do our craft fairs every weekend. The goal for the craft fair, y'all know, is to make money because we don't have money. Okay. So I'm telling you, it happens every time.
All right, okay, let's try something else. Something that's more natural to you. Just say how you feel.
Say how I feel.
Yes. And I think if you have to go backwards, then go backwards. Start from the part that you want to say.
Okay.
And then go backwards from there and see, maybe that feels better for you.
Okay, so pretty much what's happening is that, okay, we do the craft fair every weekend. That's the goal. All right, we going back. So we just got our Square loan, not this week, but the week before. And guys, please feel free to comment any questions y'all have if y'all want me to like re-explain something, because I'm not the best at storytelling. So we got a Square loan last week, and the plan for the Square loan, it was $1,200. The plan was to buy supplies and then keep doing craft fairs consistently with that money so that we'd be able to kind of stay afloat and actually like build the business further. Like that was the plan. We're going to build it through the craft fairs. So a little hiccup this past weekend. It was the weekend of 9/11. Donovan's sister's birthday was on the 10th and she was having a brunch. So I'm like, okay. She invited me. I wanted to be there, celebrate her birthday with her. So we kind of had to figure out, because normally it's Donovan and I that sell at the craft fair. We had to figure out who is going to sell while I'm not there. And the event started at 1, and it was in Manhattan. It was in Harlem. The craft fair is in Brooklyn. So pretty much that's what we were trying to figure out. So the solution that we came up with, Donovan's cousin and my brother. Now, Donovan's cousin lived in the Bronx, and my brother lives in Far Rockaway. So, I don't know if did I explain this already? Why I explain this? Obviously the podcast doesn't come out until Tuesday, so Sunday. So, oh, y'all a little early. Y'all about to get the tea a little early. So, pretty much, yeah. So just for like a reference of where everything is located at, Artisan Fleas would be like here. The event was in Harlem, which is here. Donovan's cousin lived in the Bronx, which is up here. We live over here somewhere, and then my brother lived out here, like outside of the screen over here somewhere. So yeah. So there was gonna be a whole bunch of work, kind of just trying to figure out how we picking up who first and who is doing what. So the plan that we came up with is that we were going to pick up my brother and Donovan's cousin. We were going to go to Artisan Fleas to do the craft fair. I would then take the car and then head off to Harlem to go to the birthday dinner. That was the plan. It didn't go that way. It's not how it happened. Pretty much trying to get all my pieces together. Pretty much what happened was that morning, Donovan and I were discussing something.
Why are you stuff from the end? Why you?
I
feel like you decided. I feel like you was going to start from the end.
Start from the end.
And then go backwards. Now you started from the beginning and going forward. I feel like that's what you said you feel most comfortable with is starting from the end, just telling what's happening, explaining what's happening.
Telling what's happening.
Yes.
But okay, you want to know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
There's so many different things that happen in this one story that I don't know what's the end.
Yeah, where we at right now is that.
Oh, where we're at right now. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so because we weren't able to do a craft fair this weekend, we're heading to find somewhere to sell the candles at. The reason why we don't have a craft fair that we're doing this weekend ties back into the story I was telling earlier. So pretty much when I wasn't there, well, I had a rough morning. It was kind of slow, and then also it's kind of like, I think I was planning on leaving like 11 once it opened, 10, 11-ish, like 11, and I ended up leaving at 1:30, and the thing started at 1. So there was that. 1:30 is the peak season, like is the peak time period for the craft fair. So it kind of sucks to have to leave at that time, because once you get there at 11, you kind of start to make a rhythm and stuff, and kind of like the sales kind of start coming in. So pretty much at the time that I was leaving, Donovan had to come in and start with his cousin, who also had never sold candles with us before. So the kind of sales strategy and stuff that we have, he pretty much had to teach that in the moment while it was happening. So that wasn't super great for sales. So normally what we've been averaging, just me and Donovan on the weekends, have been like around, I would say like $1,600 is not, yeah, I would say the average is like, I would say the average is around $1,600 for the weekend.
Wholesale house.
And normally on that Saturday, we'll make like over $1,000 on a Saturday alone. So we were doing Saturday, and it was not hitting that number. I think so. The amount that we sold on Saturday was like $600. What we needed to, what we needed to make for the weekend was way over that. I think we needed to make probably around $1,500 to $1,600 for the weekend, because we had bills that were coming up that pretty much we wouldn't be able to pay if we didn't sell that much at the craft fair. So the car note was due, and
That was the entrance back there.
Right now we're at a spot. About to head in there and see what's going on. But I think it's interesting that they're so close to the train station. So yeah, pretty much there was a car note that had to be paid for, and also because we just got the Square loan. Square is our processing system. They take 14.5% of all of our sales until we pay off the loan. Now that for us, it would usually take maybe like 4 weeks. It's supposed to take like 18 months, but we make way more money than what they gave us, so we would pay it off way faster. It's pretty much what we were anticipating. But because we didn't make as much sales as we thought, it didn't really go the way that we wanted it to. So, anything you want to say? Okay. So right now, okay. So pretty much, because we didn't make the money on Saturday, we were hoping to make more money on Sunday. Hey Tori. Right. He said, hey guys, don't take it to heart. Slight bump in the road to 100K. Yeah, Sunday was 9/11, and that was really a hit or miss because a lot of people come to New York for 9/11, but it probably wasn't for like tourist type stuff, if that makes sense. So we just got to where we're going. I'm not prepared. So yeah, sales were shit on Sunday. I was trying to put my jacket on. This is the first stop. And our car needs an oil change. You can hear it. It just sounds crazy. Right now we're in Kew Gardens. Ooh, it's a part of Queens. So we're looking for the entrance to the place. It's funny, I think around the first time that we were looking for an apartment, we came to this area. Then we had got pizza over here somewhere before. Ah, damn, my phone's still down. That's all. Woo. Oh, I'm afraid of pigeons, if y'all didn't know. It was a pigeon. Oh shit, there's another one. Oh damn. I have one.
Put it on.
So I'm gonna wait over here. Yeah.
What kind of map is this?
You have to open it.
Oh, I'm like, it's in my face.
It's a K95.
Oh, that's what this is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they look different than this.
Oh, do you want the supplies? You want the stuff? The samples and stuff?
I'll just tell you to come inside.
Okay. So, how you gonna tell me? I'm gonna open. Huh?
Stay right here.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I am doing good. How you guys doing?
Really good.
All right. So the reason that I'm here is
Yes.
because my beautiful girlfriend and I have started a candle company. Right. So I didn't know if you guys have
That started
a candle company.
Oh, okay.
Candles.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
So I didn't know if you guys use candles in here.
Well, we retail candles.
So you sell candles. Not even. Yes. Perfect. So if I wanted to get my candles in here, how would we go about doing that? Who are we talking
You have
about?
samples?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. You
Okay, so I could just tell her to come in? Good. Okay. Okay. So we brought the best-selling one. This is Melissa.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
So, the birthday candle. So we have 4 scents. Right, that's it, just 4.
Okay.
And then we have sample cards of the 3 that we did not bring.
Sure.
And we have 2 sizes. So this is the candle.
Okay.
All right, it's 100% beeswax. Have you any beeswax candles here?
No.
Okay.
No.
The reason we chose beeswax is because it's a harder wax, so the candle lasts longer, and because it's fire, it actually purifies the air when you burn it.
Okay.
So that's why we decided to make it out of beeswax.
Cool.
So this is room service. You can smell it.
I actually have anosmia from COVID. I can't smell.
Really? Like long term?
2 years. So, would you
Okay.
be my guest?
So they all have the wooden wick
Take the lid
also,
off so she can smell
and this is
better.
the dust cover.
Oh.
Let me get this in.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that one's the best selling candle. This one is, well, what kind of scent do you normally like? I could probably guess your favorite scent.
I like lavender.
Okay. So do you like musky smells or sweeter smells?
No, I don't like musky.
You don't like musky. Okay. So we're gonna
But I
see.
don't really don't too sweet either.
So this one, it has lavender in it, right? But it's a mix. So I think it's people call it a musky smell, but I think because you like lavender, you can smell the card. The wax is on the card.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I can pull this out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. This is a little sample of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
See?
Oh, this is really nice. This is very nice.
I feel you like it. It's lavender in it, but
Yes.
it has a mix of another
It
scent.
does.
Okay.
So it's actually sage and lavender on this
Okay.
one. All right. So now this is my favorite one.
Oh, now I'm gonna get all confused.
You need a red wine to the nose
You need
here?
some
No,
coffee.
beans.
Yes, you need
Oh,
coffee.
very
Exactly.
Coffee beans.
Take a sniff.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. So now this is my favorite one.
Okay.
That one's called People Watching. My favorite pastime.
People watching us.
Right. It's like a whole self-care inspired name. That one is Wind Down, and then we got Do Not Disturb. And you like that?
It's got like a little rose in it.
Yeah. So that
I
one is
don't like rose.
that one is ginger and spice. Oh, listen, that's fine. Cause like a lot of people, this one's like a very fall
People
scent,
do.
and then this one is sweeter. That's probably it's subtle, but it's
Do
still
not
sweet.
disturb.
Yeah. Mhm.
I love the names.
Let's see. Let's see about that one.
This is the name of your company?
Ember. Yeah, I can show you
Very
the
nice.
website for it.
This is very nice.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
nice. That was nice.
Let me see.
How long have you guys been doing this?
So we started last August we started making it,
Very cool.
and then this year in January we started going to like fairs and stuff. You know what? Have you heard of Artisan Fleece?
Not personally.
Okay, it's one in Brooklyn and Chelsea that we like try to go to pretty often.
Cool.
Yeah. So then this is like the website.
Oh, that's nice.
So all of the candles are wax based? Beeswax based?
100%
Beeswax.
beeswax. Yeah.
Very cool.
Like I said, we chose it because it's
And you
a
said
healthier
they're all
wax.
vegan.
So there's not an actual animal being used in it, but the beeswax, depending on what kind of, how you look at being vegan, it varies.
Huh.
So how do you feel about beeswax? Because it's not how do you feel about beeswax?
I really don't know.
Yeah, that's why it's
I
like,
don't.
some people don't like to eat food that's vegan, other people do, but they won't have products that are like made of things that include an animal, like,
Oh, right.
you get what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying.
Yeah, so some people don't even like bees. Like, I don't eat honey because the bees make the honey.
It's a little different than like dairy.
Right.
Right.
It-
Like someone described dairy to me in the most disturbing way. They're like, I was like, well, what's wrong with dairy? And they're like, oh, you mean where they force the cows to be pregnant their whole lives?
Right. That's what I'm like. When someone says about when someone tells me that they're vegan, I'm kind of like, when you say vegan, what do you?
Is that
He's been
Yeah, he's been
trolling
outside.
outside. Yeah.
All right.
He's waiting for her. Okay. Thanks. All right.
Yeah.
So in terms of this,
Okay.
in terms of checking this stuff out, I can keep the samples.
Yes.
And in terms of this candle,
We have two, by the way, but this is the largest one.
okay.
You have the small one.
Yeah, I have a small.
I'm listening.
So you offer like every scent in two sizes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you, sorry, while I'm chatting with him, can you throw
Yes.
these on Tam's tip?
This is the smaller one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
okay,
no,
so you
no.
sell both sizes.
Mhm.
All right, and
And
then,
this is the sample size of this one.
so, in terms of, let's see. All right, so what would be like the starter package for me if I was gonna start check this out?
So it would depend on.
What are you gonna leave me today?
I'm gonna leave you the sample, right? And then like I said, it depends as far as the starter package, what you use the candles for. Because I always thought you guys use it for yourself. I didn't know you guys sell them. So I'm like, if you guys are doing something, get my massage, then the smell would be good.
We're actually discontinuing 2 of our candle lines because they don't sell. These ones on the bottom are the ones that are moving from us.
These right here.
That brand has been moving in the top 2. They don't like, so we're actually kind of looking for a new line of candles. To tell you the truth.
Awesome.
So
What Ozzy came here?
not that timing. So
Okay, so then the next important question is, how much do you sell these candles for?
So they're listed on the bottom. Let me just check. These are 40 that we sell these for.
That's
Do you know what
perfect.
the size of that one?
It's these size. These are the samplers.
Oh, okay.
These are the samples. And I personally, I couldn't tell you much more about them.
Okay.
So, what? In terms of this, are you guys incorporated? You 1099?
Well, we have a vendor's license. We haven't
Okay.
incorporated a company as a company yet, but we have a separate company that we do business out of. It's not
Okay.
for candles though.
So you have like an EIN number.
Right.
Okay. All right. Cool. Because that would be the only back of house factor for me. And then in terms of, do you do like merchant agreements, or is it just? And how do you do your? So you just order from the website, you ship USPS?
Right. So we also have you heard of Fair? It's a wholesale website that you
I
can.
believe so.
So-
FAIRE.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're on Fair, so you can actually buy it wholesale through Fair.
Okay.
So it's like if you want to do it on the website, that's up to you. And then obviously the higher you order, then the lower it would be.
Okay.
And things like that. And then as far as the split, how do you guys do it on consignment, or do you guys do it where you take a percentage out of what you
So
sell?
that's just step 2.
Oh, no
Step over
problem.
here for me, so she can check them out.
Yeah.
No, it's just it's cash purchases, credit purchases.
So you would buy them and then just resell them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously we need a little bit of space on the markup for it, which is usually like with a lot of these we enter into merchant agreements, so we get like a special, like obviously if you go on Amazon or something like that and look those up, the price that they would sell them for is roughly what we would sell them for, but obviously we're able to purchase them a little bit lower,
Yeah.
so that it works for us to retail. Because if it wouldn't work for me if I was just buying them off of a publicly available website to retail them, because someone was just gonna scan them up like that. So that's my reality. I don't know if that's something you guys can accommodate or have done before.
So yeah, that's easy to accommodate. I see this to accommodate that. It just depends on, like I said, what that difference would be. So with you say that, do they sell these online for that same price?
Roughly, we charge just a little bit more because if you like on the list price, because they would have to pay shipping. So
Okay.
ultimately, it works out to the same price after they pay shipping.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it would be pretty much the same thing. Whatever. I don't know what this you guys have is with them, like what you bought
Sure.
it at with them.
Sure.
But it would be the same process.
Usually, we put about 100% markup on it. So if that was selling for 40, we usually get them for 20.
Okay.
Probably just a little less because that's with tax. Though, so.
Okay. Okay. So that would be these would the lowest we could do these is probably like 25. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
Sure.
make them at almost that price.
Okay.
Because of the ingredients that are in the can.
Sure, I can imagine beeswax.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, so like I said, but if people care about the candle, it is do you know what
Sure.
material that is? What kind of wax it is?
As I said, I probably couldn't tell you more about it. And my partner does a lot of the detail stuff with the candles. But yeah, I doubt he just knows that they smell good and people like them. So.
Okay, so then let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What would you think about kind of testing it out so we can have where you put some here and then see
Probably.
how it goes
Yeah,
and
probably.
then
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I mean, you did mention the word consignment. That's something that I haven't done before. Is that something you guys do?
Yeah, so I actually we're in a store in Brooklyn, it's called Grand New Market, and we do consignment with them. And we were also in Flying Solo is in Manhattan.
Come out of this point.
Yeah, the one in Manhattan is Flying Solo. That one is not consignment. That one
Okay.
they purchase and then
Okay, and then
yeah.
and resell.
Mhm.
And so with consignment, basically you just put them here and then we would just
Right.
split it or something like that. However that would work.
Right.
I see. Okay, interesting. Do you guys have like paperwork on this sorts of like stuff
In
that's
terms of what? Paperwork, perspective?
like the different arrangements, like something like details on the consignment,
Oh,
or
we
if we
don't-
were gonna read.
As of right now, we didn't. We don't have the paperwork for it. People we kind of talk to, and then if
Sure.
they need paperwork, we can write something up for them when they feel comfortable moving forward with it.
Interesting.
So, like, what would make you the most comfortable as far as paperwork?
Well, just so whatever we talked about would just be, you know, referable to in the future. It could even be an email or something.
Okay.
Like, just so that there's something in writing to it. So it's just like, well, this is, you know, just so if I needed to refer to it, talk to my partner about it or something like that, I could just show them the writing. You know,
Gotcha.
just so I
Okay.
wouldn't, you know, nothing gets lost in translation or something.
Okay, yeah, that's the best option for me. Just email so that we have it. You can refer
Yeah.
to refer
Yeah.
back to
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, it seems okay. I mean, obviously the consignment's attractive. Like, there's no upfront cost for me
Right.
in that sense. In terms of, yeah, I guess. I mean, sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. I mean, because basically we're gonna try to get rid of those top key candles, and they've been sitting there for a while. So I don't know what we're gonna do with them. But when we do move them out, like I wouldn't have a problem with throwing a couple of your candles up there.
Okay, when do you
You
think you guys would have those out of there?
Honestly, this would if your stuff comes in, it would probably move that along. So
Okay.
you know, I'd probably even put it up. I mean, if you leave one here, I'll put it up today.
Okay, yeah. So then, I'm curious, do you know why people don't buy the other one?
They don't like the scents.
The scent.
Yeah,
For which one?
These two up here, right?
yeah, those two brands. Yeah.
You want to smoke?
One smells like coffee, hot
So,
cocoa.
yeah, how do you feel about them? Because you don't like them either? And how do you feel about these down here?
I like
You like those, okay. Do you have a favorite one of these?
Yeah, I do.
Which one? Which one do you like the most of these?
Oh my goodness. I think-
The national, what is it? The Yellowstone sells so much.
Yeah, they do. Let me see this. I don't like the wild strawberry. Wait, let me see. This one is Old Faithful. Hidden Valley. I love this one. Mm-hmm. That one sells a lot.
And that's this one here. This is Wild Rose.
You're not crazy about it.
I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out what the notes are.
Uh-huh.
What's the name of that candle?
Hidden Valley.
Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh. Okay, so Wild Rose. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, because basically our theory behind the little retail section is we keep things for a while, see if they move, and if they don't move, we move on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah. And in terms of our candle adventures, those are the ones that move. So I'm always willing to give something else a try. I mean, if it moves, it'll stay.
Yeah.
That's basically how it works.
Do you guys use candles for yourself at all?
Rarely, like we'll have a sampler up here
Okay.
that we often run. But right now we're just trying to get rid of these. We're using those as samplers. Outside of that, do these generally have like an expiration date because they're animal products?
No, no.
Okay.
Alright. So they're not perishable.
Right.
That's also good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, because these are made out of soy. I'm assuming.
Yeah, he is.
I think they are.
That's,
Yeah.
I
that's,
think so.
there's a lot of problem with soy, which is why she's making a
Yeah.
lot of beeswax.
Okay.
Alright, so okay, over the next week, how many would be a good amount to bring? Like, could we have 4 different sets? Would we bring what? 2 of each, 3 of each?
Yeah, I would say if you want to do 2 of each, you know, that way if we move, well, that's up to you actually. I don't know. You, so you do, that would be 12 if you did 4 and 3, right?
It would be 2 of 8 of the big one, and then we could do.
If I did 3 of each, that would be 12.
Right.
Oh.
But this is just have 2 different sizes.
I see. I don't know if I would.
So in this one, we sell it for $15.
Yeah.
And that one we normally sell for $40 for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. On
On
okay, and then let's say so. Actually, just thinking about the realities of because and we haven't done consignment stuff here before.
Mhm.
So if we, because how our accounting works, right? Is we make tickets and that takes care of our sales tax and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So we have to charge retail, which is 8 3/4 on it. So if we were doing consignment, it would be interesting. I'm just trying to think through it for the first time. You've worked with other people who do this before. How does it work with them?
So I normally do it with clothing. That's what I was doing before. So
Okay.
I have like the candles, obviously the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's they will
I'm crying.
once they collect the money on their end, they give me a percentage of that. Like they cut me my check.
Sure,
that they
sure.
do. So how they do it on there, it will be up to each person individually.
My head's just spinning through the. Right, because if we did it consignment, then what's the split? Like, so if you put it for consignment, I'm just hypothetical here, just so I can walk through this, right? So hypothetically 40, right? So if it moved for 40, sorry.
Oh, yeah. You can come over here.
Nancy?
Deanna.
Deanna, yes.
Here, let's swap. Thanks, I appreciate it. So if we put it for 40, and then just like on a unit basis, right, on a consignment, what sort of split would you want?
Like 70-30.
Oh,
Okay, okay. So I would keep about 12, and then
Yes, it is for, no, is it not?
for tax
No,
purposes, I'm just
Deanna.
trying to think how that would work here, because on my thing here, I'm going to make the ticket, and it's going to go for the whole amount.
So you have
And
to
then also
know
be 40
the-
plus whatever the tax would
Excellent,
be.
excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it's 8 1/4, right?
Yeah, 8 3/4. And then, you know, because I have to credit card fees too.
So it's about $5, and then plus the credit card fee would be another. So it's about another $10, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because I would just throw that on top.
Okay. So that means that would have to be $50.
Yeah, close to 50. And if I were to just purchase them outright from you,
We would sell it for 25,
okay.
and then that would be 15. I mean,
Yeah.
Or if you want to try 45 for it, it would be
Yeah.
20.
Okay, we live again. Yo, my phone died. My bad. Oh, okay. Okay, so Tori said, where are you guys now? We at some spa in, it's called Kew Gardens. It's called in Kew Gardens, and it's called Ascend.
So wait, so you want to go back home to get a charger? We're 10 minutes from the house.
Cause I'm like, how long is it gonna be? Like, where's the next spot?
I have no idea. I just googled it and saw this one. And I was like, all right,
That's what
let's
I
try
said. I
that
was
one.
And I was like, okay, cause my phone died. Like, okay. Tori said, love the hustle. Y'all better let them get them candles at wholesale and fill their shelves up. I was thinking that too, because it doesn't matter if it's cheaper if they buy more. If that makes sense.
But the price, our wholesale price is $30.
It is, yeah.
So we can't, like, he wants it for 20. Our wholesale price is 30. We can't give it to you for 20.
Right. That's true.
Right. He don't want to. He don't want to. He wants to make, because he won't make any money if he buys it at 30. Because he's gonna sell it for 40 or $45, and he has to pay. He said taxes, and he has to pay for if they buy the card processing fee. The card processing fee is 2.5, and then also 8% for the sales tax. That's
So
10%.
he would just have to sell it for higher, cause it's worth, like, it's what the candle's worth. Does it make sense?
Yes. Listen. Okay. So this is how I look at it, guys. All right. This is my first person doing this with. I'm trying to get them in the store. I don't want to have to tell them these candles sell it for $65. That's not how I cannot sell them.
But they had another candle up there for like 55, and I don't think they're as big as ours.
What?
What you mean?
It was
What?
$55.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I asked him how much how
He
much
said
ounces?
$40 for the candle. He said it was $40
He
when
said
I
it was
asked him.
$40. There was multiple candles. There was like 3 candles there, and I saw something for 55. So I'm like, what
Listen,
you
even
and then even the $40 candle that he has is not 12 ounces. I know it's not 12 ounces. You know that shit was this big. It's not no 12 ounces. That shit was probably like 6 or 7 ounces. Our candle's 12 ounces. That's why I'm like, they could sell it for 65. They could
listen,
sell it
and
for
that. But here's the thing: with consignment, we get more money if they raise the price.
Yes, sure. But that sounds kind of complicated to him, apparently.
Sure, but that's why I was when he said what he said, I was about to go, listen, you can just buy them.
Right.
And then he said, you know what, I'm gonna try the consignment thing. So I just left it at that, because he was thinking about it, like, okay, should I do consignment? He's like, you know what, we just try it out and see. I'm like, all right, whatever's gonna make you comfortable, let's do that.
Right.
Because if they sell, he's gonna just buy them.
Right. And I was also thinking that we should make marketing material for them to have.
Right, we have that. I made that already. Forgot.
What you mean? If they're not made though.
You have right, but it's already made. You have to be printed. It's on Photoshop. I showed it to you before.
But you filled in the information and stuff?
What do you mean
Because
filled it in?
I thought those were just templates.
There's information on it. It says literally has beeswax. It has the wooden wick. It has the
I thought
everything
that you
on
were
there.
just showing me like the designs.
It has words on it and pictures.
I ain't read the words. I ain't read it. I thought you was asking if it would look nice, and I chose from that. Cause the one that I had in mind was the picture of Do Not Disturb, like the picture that we took.
Yes.
I thought it would be like that, and then have like because I had came up with one too. Maybe I could pull it up, but I was thinking something along the lines of that.
What does that mean? I don't. That's not enough information.
I know that's what I'm trying to see if I can pull it. Cause it's okay. Mine is not an information thing.
That's
Mine is a
that's a
design.
problem.
But I can put the information.
But
that you
okay.
have on yours and put it
Okay, maybe because this is what I was
And I
telling.
can use
This
yours
is what I
on
was
my back
telling you
and mine on
yesterday.
the
This is what I was telling you yesterday about branding. They're gonna look at the thing and go, well, they can smell it when they're there,
right.
so you don't need the branding as much because they can smell the candle. They can pick it up. I like this.
Yeah, but they have to envision.
They don't have to. They have the candle in front. They can pick it up.
It's not about me. Think about it like a man. You have to think about it like it's not just the smell. I told you, bro. Really, I don't know.
What? What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
Because okay, the reason why I really like the do not disturb picture is because it's the bathtub. It sets the scene of what your candle's gonna do when you get to the house.
Sure, that's fine. I am not. You know what? We'll do both somehow.
Right, that's what I was saying. That my thing,
Yes.
because I just want the
Yes.
picture on there somewhere, so it could be on the front, on the back. I don't really care where it's at. So that's why I'm like, the setup that you have could be on the back of it. Because do you have two sides for them?
But I don't want it to be on the back and the front because they'd have to pick it up and look at it.
But people do that either way. People pick up pick up these, and even though everything's on the front, they still look at the back to see if there's something there.
I don't think that happens as frequent as you think. But if it's a picture, why would I pick it up?
What you mean?
Because you're gonna have it displayed there, right?
What you mean?
The car's gonna be sitting there.
Yeah.
Who's picking it up?
Whoever's there,
Why?
because there's information on it.
They don't know that.
Which,
It's on the back.
They do know that.
How?
Because most people put information on both sides. That's what you do, because that's a waste of real estate to not put nothing on the back.
If I see a picture, if I'm walking through Sephora and I see a picture of the makeup, I don't pick it up and look at the other side.
But it has information on it.
I didn't say it doesn't. I said that. Are there girls here? Ask women, because obviously I'm like, that's not. I look at it and I go, okay, that's what it is.
Are y'all? Is anybody here?
Maybe if you make multiple of them,
What you mean?
like if it's multiple, like they can take it with them, then it's reason for them to pick it up.
Right.
I'm not thinking about. I'm thinking about a information sheet for them to look at it when they look at the candle. They go, oh, what is this? They read it. Oh, let me get one of these.
So what I was thinking about was kind of like flyers.
I was not thinking about flyers.
So I was thinking it would be like multiple. There was one at Flying Solo. Do you remember? And they had different pictures on each one. And it's kind of like you can pick one up and see what's on it, and then you look on the back. That's
not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about it's for them to see the candle and know why they should buy this candle.
So it's a flyer. It's not like a informational packet thing.
What do you mean? What you're talking about? A flyer.
What you're talking about is a flyer. A flyer is just there, and you just look at the.
No, a flyer you pick it up and you keep the flyer. You hand out flyers to people.
No, it's like a poster then. Is that a better?
Yes.
So right. What you want is a poster.
Yes.
Okay. That's not how I was thinking about it.
Right.
I was thinking about it like a flyer.
I'm not thinking about it like a flyer. I'm thinking about it as they just see it and they can go, why should I buy this candle? They look at the thing and go, oh, it has beeswax and it has this and that and this and that, and I like the smell. I'm gonna get this candle. That's how I'm looking at it. You're looking at it. So they would take the flyer home with them. Why would they do that? Like, why would they do that?
They wouldn't take it home with them, but it would just have information on the back.
So why are there multiple? Why are there multiple of them? If they're not gonna take it home with them?
Because they can take it home with them, but they don't have to. It's kind of like the same thing, like I said, if they had an artisan fleece, or like
who has that artisan fleece?
I think it was like Go Wipes or something like that. They had like it was like a thing, and then it had like a whole bunch of flyers in it. And
I forgot their names.
What?
Know their name? Do you remember?
Nope.
Fuck.
I recorded it.
Oh, do you have the card?
What card?
Yes, I was right here. Take a picture of this.
Yeah, I recorded their names.
I'm so mad I forgot their names already.
But I think that went really well.
People still in the chat?
Yeah. Well, there's 6 people here. So pretty much when we got inside, well, I'm gonna have Donovan. I ain't gonna.
So what? Like what happened?
Yeah, when we went inside, just the ending part, because I don't know how much was.
Yeah, I mean, so it's gonna be on consignment. We're gonna bring some candles over the next couple of days. I think he said 2 of each or 3 of each. You have to make any candles now?
If he's taking that many.
So.
And he said he would just do the big ones, right?
I feel like we have enough. I feel like we have 3 of each. Maybe not one down.
Um, we probably do.
I gotta check my handy dandy spreadsheet.
If we don't, it would be a do not disturb us. But we have mad candles in the house right now.
Yeah, but we don't have any big ones. No, we have less big ones.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know.
I know what you're gonna say.
What?
You want him to buy it?
Yeah, because I also don't know how he's gonna want to do the consignment, and then if it's gonna be like when he would get the money. Would that be like at the end of the month? Would that be like every 2 weeks we stop by?
Um. So we have 9 12-ounce people watching. We have 5 12-ounce wind down. We got 5 do not disturb, and we have 11 room service. So we have enough rooms.
And that's the other thing too, because we're selling it wholesale. This is gonna kind of eat up the inventory that I Okay, what were you saying? Your goal today?
My goal was today was not. I did not think that they were gonna be selling candles in
Oh.
there,
He's
bruh.
gonna just be like, oh, are y'all interested?
Right.
Have y'all ever considered maybe selling a
Like
candle?
no. Buying the candles to use for yourself.
Oh.
That was my goal, is to so they could use it for themselves in there.
But they would probably still want to retail too, right? Not retail, wholesale.
Sure, but at that point they're getting a discount. They're not doing it to make any money. So it's like you're getting a wholesale price because you are keeping and you're buying a large amount of them. So at that point, I have no problem saying these cost $30 because they're using it for themselves. But now he said we got to make money on it. It's like, okay, now you got to have an upcharge on it because you can't just.
You can't just use it yourself.
Right.
That went pretty good though.
Yeah. So at least, like I said, so now we know what we need. Can you write these things down? We need to know percentage of consignment.
And that's
We need
another thing too. I think with Nehemiah store we had a 60-40 split or something.
Right, we did.
Okay.
I said 70-30 because it was a high number I could think of.
Okay.
I was like, that sound
I'm
high.
like-
And he said, okay. I'm like, I bet. You cool with that? I'm cool with that. Wow.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah. So he said, yeah. I'm like, I bet. We could do 70-30, okay? Because I'm like, you still going to make your money. But then, like I said, the problem with the 70-30 split was just the fact that the price that he charges. So, I mean, honestly, like I said, when we go back there, I'll tell him, like, hey, look, these candles sell for $50, and you could charge more because they last significantly longer than those candles.
Or we can. Okay. So kind of like. We've sold these candles at $50 before.
Right.
Okay. So you said things to know. You said the consignments.
Consignment percentage.
Okay, consignment.
He asked if we have an EIN. I was not expecting that. Oh, I gotta find something.
Okay, EIN. Yeah, I mean, whenever I run into something that asks you for EIN, I just use the verify form.
Right,
That is doing business as.
Right. That's why I'm just like, all right. Let's see what's the next.
Because I think the plant people had asked me for that too, to make a wholesale account. I'm like, all right, sure. So consignment.
He asked. So right, so now I know going forward we're gonna tell people the candle. And again, bruh, I was not thinking that he was gonna be selling the candles. So that's a whole different sales.
Oh, so right now you're trying to do.
I'm trying to sell candles to people who have.
No, so you're trying to do business to business. You're not trying to do business to consumer.
Well, this was still business to business.
No. But like, you're not trying to do business to consumer. You're trying to just do business to business.
Sure. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, so right. So now we also need on file or on command the fair website.
Okay.
We need a link for them to order. We need I thought about using Square, like to send them the code for that.
What code?
Like so they can buy from, like, hey, here's the link text thing that we sent to nephew. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So using that. Like, okay, here's how you place your order right now. Boom, here. Here's the code, purchase it. I thought about using that. But like I said, my thing is try to make it as seamless as possible from, yes, I want to buy a candle, to how do I pay for it? That's what I'm trying to get that. So let's see what's another place around here. That's top rated.
I'm thinking. Do you have your hotspot on?
No. Oh, this is another one. This is kind of close.
Can I connect my iPad to your phone? Because I want to take screenshots of the website
Okay.
so that when we talk to them, I can just pull up on the iPad.
Okay.
Can you turn the air on a little bit, please?
Okay, so now we are heading to, I think, wellness spa. Let's see what happens when we get there.
Heading to another spa, y'all. And then, oh, the Makesy stuff just got in. Alright, so it's just on the iPad.
He might say anything to you.
No. Can y'all hear me? Wait, Organized Chaos has said earlier, set up that consignment paperwork. Love this.
Who said that?
Organized Chaos.
Oh. I like that name. That's our life. Right, another thing too, we gotta write that down. Like get a consignment contract.
Okay.
It's like either whether it be Rocket Lawyer or whatever, just here's our consignment contract, this is what we use for people. Boom. 70-30 split.
Yeah.
Honestly, my fuck around 80-20. Start with 80-20, let them come down to
80-20.
70. Let them come down to 70-30.
They ain't making no money with that.
Depends on the price. If it's $100, they're making $20.
Trying to think what else.
And then, yeah, can you go on the fair website right now? Like, if you wanted to buy from us, what is that process like?
Well, on our website, if you go all the way to the bottom, there's a wholesale link. There's a wholesale page. Damn.
What?
What's supposed to be there is not there. There was a widget that I got from Fair. It's not on there. So that's good to know. Fair. Ember candle.
But he said he can't smell nothing no more for 2 years. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
It's not coming up. Okay.
What?
I forgot that it looks like this.
How does it look?
It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
So is it presentable?
I would say so.
So,
Always presentable.
sure. So what is the process?
what it looks
Okay.
So, oh, see, and I have the candles on here for $60.
Okay.
Like, that's what I'm recommending that they sell it at, 60, and I recommend that they sell the small ones at 20. Oh yeah. Oh, she's set up. This is the, I don't know if y'all can see it. This is the about page. Established 2021. Have her Instagram. All of that. And if you scroll down to the bottom, it has the brand logo, and then my favorite picture, the Do Not Disturb one. Cause I feel like it's just vibes. Once you get to the stop sign, I'll show you. So, but I think I'm gonna sign in to my account so that I can see. Oh damn, it's gonna be.
But no, wait, before you do that, if you were to place an order right now,
That's the thing. It is asking me to sign into Fair to place an order.
oh, you have to.
So it just tells me what the retail price is. It doesn't tell me what I could get it for, and I don't remember the numbers that I'm assuming that I put like $10 and $30. That's what I'm assuming. Which goes along with what we are talking about inside. But I don't know how to verify that I did that without signing into it. Excuse me. Here. So smoother than I thought. Let's see if y'all said anything. No. It's gonna be a long line. But we might even still be on live, like when some people get off work. Okay. I couldn't remember what my password was for a second, but I found it.
That's a Rolls Royce truck. What's this person doing? What's a lady? That's a Rolls Royce truck. I never seen that shit in real life.
I don't know how this is a
You see how
two-way.
big this is? It's a Rolls Royce truck. This shit probably like $500,000. Yeah, this is a stupid street.
Right.
And I feel like nobody's moving up there. Like, why is nobody?
Oh, he's parking.
But still, why is it just go around the car?
Oh. I guess because of how other cars were just turning
You
in.
know who's driving that car.
What,
You
Donovan?
know exactly who's driving that car.
What are you trying to say?
You know exactly who's driving
That
that
sounds
car.
very misogynistic.
I didn't say Melissa. Sexism. I didn't say it was a woman.
That sounds
Ridiculous, Melissa.
very misogynist.
Ridiculous. I was saying that it's a person who
You
is
about
scared to
get-
drive.
You about to get
That's what I was about to say.
canceled.
Thank you very much.
Let's see.
So we are at the new place.
Oh, we're
Seems
here
like-
already?
I think so. It's around this corner, but I don't know if we can park on that side. I guess we could just spin the block if anything. This is like the dumbest street. Like, I feel there's no lines. Everybody just do whatever they want to do. This is ridiculous.
Damn, is my can I, oh shit. Let me get your phone when you have the chance. Oh, I have a square reader on me. Like in case somebody want to pay right now.
What do you
I just need to connect to your hotspot again. It got disconnected.
try connecting to?
You see it?
See what?
The place.
Somewhere over here. Wellness Med Art.
Oh, my hotspot is on. That's awesome. I thought I had to.
Bruh, yeah, this is not the best place. I'm trying to find parking. Look for wellness, medical, something over here. Oh, I just think I have it.
Yeah, it looks like a nail place. I wonder if it's on the other side of the street. Dental medium. I see a wellness clinic, pain management.
What is it?
Wellness clinic. It's like pain management and
Yeah, look at the address on it.
what address?
Check Google Maps. It should say where we're going.
Wellness Med Art.
What's the address?
11616 Queens Boulevard.
So it's on this side.
Okay.
Bro, what are you doing? Drive the car. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's cute. Oh, hi. I know who this is. I know who this is.
Okay.
Is it Vladimir?
I don't know what's the name.
Blue Skies?
Yeah.
Oh, hey Vladimir, what's up? He said, cool, you guys are doing the live stream.
Bro, another car. What are you Oh my god, bro.
Okay, yeah. Wholesale price is $10 for the small ones,
Okay.
and then for the big ones, the wholesale price is.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. What are you doing? You obviously can't drive. I'm just gonna like go past you because you got.
Yeah, wholesale price is $30. So that is the prices that we're working with.
Probably park right here.
He said, "What's up?" So right now we are looking for places to sell the candles at. Either wholesale or like, what's the other one?
Sun?
I feel like that's still wholesale, no?
Not really.
It's two different things. Either like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, wholesale. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to find businesses to buy the candles in bulk. So I'm looking at the terms that I have on Fair. So do you want me to leave it this way? Should I change it?
You said 10 and 30?
Yeah.
That's fine. I need it so that when I'm working, when I'm talking to them, I can't be trying to mess around with the site and be like, oh, let me just give me a second while I figure it. I can't do that.
I'm trying to figure how. Oh, maybe I should sign back in again.
Okay, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I know, but I have to. You say you want this to be ready to go. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Because you want them to be able to look at it, or you want me to send them a link?
For which part? For ordering on Fair?
Yeah.
No. The thing I want to know for Fair is that the site works. So that if they go in there right now, I don't want them to be like, oh, I thought I could just check you guys up, and I don't know what the Fair site looks like. So now that you told me that it works, that's fine. That's fine for me. The thing I talk about with the link is if they're gonna order, we can use it through Square.
Okay, so our. Okay. Because I see that our link is embercandleco.fair.com. So
Okay.
that's real easy to remember, if anything.
What is it?
embercandleco.fair.com.
Okay. All right. So there's that, and then yeah. So let's go see what happens at the next place.
All right. Okay. Like down carrying mad stuff. Alright, put my jacket on. So we're heading to another spa. Hopefully my phone don't die this time. And everything is set up to go. So a woman with mad bags. What? Okay, what then? Oh, hold on. Donovan said that we can have the business be an affiliate market. Oh, hi, Enigma. How you doing?
So
Oh, thank you. Good.
what
They
I
said good
mean
luck.
is,
Good luck.
what I mean is that the same way that Sarah will get paid if she sells an order, it might work the same for them. So if they sell the candle for $50, we'd have to figure out how we would get paid, and then they would get a percentage of that. That's another option. We try to figure out the logistics of it, execute it properly. That's another way to do it.
So okay, what do you think about renting the space to sell the candles? So that way it'll be like what we kind of had with Flying Solo, where we would pay them to sell the candles. So let's say that we'll pay them $100 for a shelf or whatever, and then they get like maybe 10%, 5% of our sales,
So
and we keep the rest of it.
This is the problem.
You know.
With that guy, they have to still charge the person So it's gonna say that they made X amount of dollars on their statement or document. So they make $60. Who wants to? Oh, actually, I guess we want to do one.
What it won't make to make it any
So if you pay them $100,
Right.
right, and they sell the candle in there, who gets paid that much?
We do. We get paid like 80%, 70%.
So okay, why we pay them to be in there if they're gonna get 20%?
Because they are providing the space for us to sell.
But why are we paying them? They're gonna just like, are you, if they don't carry it, they say no.
Because I think part of the problem that he has is kind of like he's not making enough money on the back end or something like that.
Okay, so then, okay, hey, this could be another option. Okay, so I think I know what you're trying to say. So let me see.
I don't think it's
What's the address? Remember?
161 11616.
That's 18.
So we passed it.
So okay, that's what you're saying. So you're saying that we would just pay him in whatever amount that he has to pay in whatever amount that he has to pay in fees will be covered by us paying him every month.
Right, about 100.
Okay, so that's one option. Spiritual wealth. He makes money currently with people that are there. With that option of making it other than $100, I guess.
No, because he still gets a percentage of the sales. It
Okay.
would be $100 plus the percentage of the
So
sales.
then at that point, I'm like, why am I paying $100?
Because their percentage is less. So they still get a percentage, but it's not as high as he wants it to be.
I see something there. I can figure out.
Because like I said, because we pay to sell at the craft fairs. We said they don't get a percentage though. But what they charge is kind of high. For him, he's getting $100. That's whether or not they sell, and then hopefully they do sell.
Yeah, so that would be the last option, and I would, because we have to spend money for that.
Right.
I know the name of the place is called.
It says 38.
Where?
Yeah, 38. I didn't see what sweet it was. I think it's sweet too sometimes. It's right there. Pull up and go to the top. Oh my. This is a very interesting looking place. I'm gonna flip the camera so y'all can see what's going on.
Сейчас на пребывание в офисе или туда вот когда приедут.
Hello. Yes.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Very good.
So,
You have an appointment?
I do not have the
Okay.
All right, so I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you guys burn candles in here?
Burn
Like,
candles?
you guys have candles in here?
Sometimes.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
So we started a candle company. So I was like, I want to find out where you guys buy your candles from.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, talk to her.
What kind of procedure we have to do?
So we don't have any appointment today.
No appointment?
No appointment.
No problem.
Okay.
What kind of procedure you
So
interested in?
I was asking her where you guys buy your candles from.
What?
Candles.
Candles?
You guys have candles in here?
Oh no, this is an esthetician office.
Right, I know. Do you guys have candles for
They
yourself?
sell candles.
Right.
Oh no.
No what?
No, we don't have it.
No, I know. We have candles.
Oh, you have candles?
Right, so I'm asking you guys, do you guys have candles for you that you burn for yourself? Like in here, in the office.
I know, but we're not using, we're using this decorative, the candles for us.
Who?
But what kind of
So
candles you
she'll
have?
show you. Give us one. So we have, right, we have two candles.
Ethel, you need candles?
We have 4 different sets. I want you to smell.
How much this one?
So this one is $40.
Wow.
Right, it burns for 80 hours. Because it's a beeswax candle,
Why $40?
because it lasts so long.
If I buy 2 times $10 each, it's gonna be.
It probably won't. How long do you think it will last? It's 80 hours.
I know, but what's special on it?
It's beeswax. So it purifies the air when you burn it.
What is this, guys?
It's a bees. It's a candle.
Возьмешь ты?
Сколько?
40.
Охуели?
So this is the we have a small
She
one.
said you охуели, guys.
Yeah, we what? Okay, so
But it's very expensive.
Guys, I already.
so like I said, so we have that one and then we have this one also.
This is for what? Nighttime?
That one is
Romantic?
if you want to be. I thought it would be for the office. If you guys burn candles in the office.
Я тебя точно не хочу пустить.
Не захочешь или захочешь?
Не захочешь.
Не захочешь.
Все, отправьте их домой. Что они пришли?
This one how much?
That one is 15.
Лаванда.
15.
Right. And then these are the other sets that we have. So that one's called, let me see the top of that one. That's wind down. So these are the other set. You can smell, see the wax is here. So you can take it out and smell it.
But guys, $40.
Right. That one's 15, this one
No,
is
even this one.
Right.
I will take because as you see.
Okay, so how much you pay for this one?
I tell you, how much we paid for this one?
16,
Okay, do you know how long they had it for?
Months.
Months?
See, it's not even 1 month.
Oh, it's 18 ounces. Okay.
It's bigger than that. They burn the same time. Even this one smaller, they not. This
I
is
said,
really
look at it.
very one.
Okay.
Because the penis here is bigger.
So which part?
That's why I
So
say.
which, well, that's the thing. It's
This
actually,
is small and it doesn't.
it's wood though.
Yeah.
The
I
wood.
know, no, we got the same thing here.
Oh, you got wood in it too.
2-3 days was done. This one months.
It was the same size?
It was say this is the same size. This is the same size. Because it's bigger, it takes faster.
Yeah, that's it. That's why we have the different wax. Because the wax is harder, so it actually burns slower.
Этелька, что с ними делать?
Скажи им, чтобы они поехали в Италию, там продавали.
She said Italy.
Italy?
They like those stuff.
Really? You know, we went to Italy.
She just came from.
Which part of Italy? We went there on vacation.
Rome.
In Rome?
Like, we went
Yeah,
there
we
too.
went to Rome, and we was in
Really?
Venice and
You
Naples.
liked it?
And Naples.
It was nice.
Which was your favorite? I
I
kind of
think
like,
I like Venice the most.
I like Naples because it feels like the
Are you
city.
guys related?
Yeah, this is my girl.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to Naples together. Went to Naples, Venice, Rome. I think we went to one other place.
Really? I
Yeah.
think we are in the wrong business, babe.
Why? Why?
They're traveling all over the world.
I love Naples is my favorite. It feels like the
Oh,
city.
you see?
Like,
You
it's small
see?
streets.
We want to join you.
Okay, how much this
You're gonna have
if
to
I
find a
purchase this wholesale price?
So that this one wholesale is $30 for wholesale because it
$10
sells.
each. How much I need to sell to go to Rome again?
To sell in Rome, that maybe like 50. Because these sell for $60. Yeah. Come like I said, it's a luxury candle. So we sell it for 40. And we're trying to
September 30th.
see like okay how much healthier it is than other candles. Because like I said, we know exactly.
Точка отправь, пожалуйста. Guys, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. You're the
Pleasure
best.
meeting you
I
too.
wish
Thank
you
you.
good luck in the business.
I appreciate you. Can I leave these with you?
You can.
Okay. So this is.
You guys, it's handmade, right?
Yeah, she makes all
Yeah.
of them herself.
Really?
Yeah.
It's handmade. Хай купи что-нибудь у них, давай, тут позаплывем.
Какой тебе больше нравится, чтобы не воняло? Это мед же. Чтобы не
So
воняло.
this one that people watch is that one's my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I like also.
And then the
That's
best
what I
seller,
told him, that's I
Okay,
like
give me
this the
one of
most.
this.
one of those.
Давай.
So this one? No, which one?
People watching.
People watching.
Проводить себя.
So,
What she said, I don't know.
Сюда.
people watching.
Давайте.
So
Счастливо, все
we have
собираешь,
to
все
bring
свои
back
вещи.
if you-
Все, отдохните
Wait a minute,
недельку,
this is not this?
по
This is
врачам
room service.
походите.
Okay.
That's the
When are you
same.
gonna purchase it? You have it here?
За
Yeah, we have
ногу
to
вам
bring it back to you.
оплатили.
We
Чего
don't have
же
to put
взять?
us in the bag.
Нога,
It's
жопа,
big.
посмотрите, полечите там.
You have that, huh?
Yeah.
Дома будете, поспите,
I'll bring it right back. But this, you
What
get your pieces right back.
you need? This is your first time or you did it before? Okay, they're gonna take care of you, okay? You can come in. Did he bought anything or no?
Yeah, he got the people watching. We have to go get it for him.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies.
You say you went to Italy recently?
Yeah,
And you liked it?
I love it. How can you not like Italy?
It was an amazing time.
Once you live in New York, you're gonna like it.
You know something I realized too? In Italy, a lot of people who went to Rome were holding hands, and it was very common to hold hands. People were walking together, and I think it's more common there than I saw over here when I was in Rome.
Here people angry and
Right.
stressful.
Yes.
It was very different over there.
You know, I always keep telling my husband, once we get older, we're moving out from here.
We were trying to move right now. Where do you want to move to? Like out of the country or to another state?
No, I wanna move out from America
Okay.
completely.
Yeah.
You know, I don't wanna stay here. You know, I've been here for 30 years and only you work and you stress.
Right, work, stress, and that.
Other countries, they enjoy their lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe Italy.
It's nice. It's-
Take care.
Have a good one.
So we going home? I think we should leave some of the junk. We'll just take a whole bit.
I wasn't planning to. I'm hungry now.
Somebody said something which I said, private. I don't know what that means. P-R-I-V-E-T.
Try it.
Oh, maybe.
What?
P-R-I-V-E-T.
PR what?
P-R-I-V-E-t.
PRI.
Types V-E-T.
Yeah.
Forms for animal. Right.
It
Don't
sound
pay
like-
me like
it
I
sound like
said.
private, but PRIV.
E-T.
Who said it?
A drone M.
Jordan, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
We sold the candle though.
Right, it was not the plan, but
Right.
not really.
What price you think gonna get at? 30 or 40? Yeah.
I thought 40.
Tell him we sell at 40. So tell him we sell at 50. You told him what we sold candles for $50. No, for $40. No, you didn't.
I told you to sell it for $50.
You said that we sell it. You said we sell it at. You told him 60, but you said we sell it at 40.
So you want me to tell him to buy it at 60?
You told him that the wholesale price was 30.
Yes.
You said they can sell it at 60.
Okay.
You said we sell our candles at 40.
Okay. You're saying I should have said that.
You should say we sell them at 50
Why?
because we do. And it's closer. I think they might feel a type of way of me telling you to market at $20 and we sell it at 40. And we also have sold it at 50. Does that make sense?
Why would it feel such a way?
They feel like it's not worth 60 because we sell it at 40.
Sure. I mean, I don't get that when I tell people that when I talk to him. So I'm like, what would tell him I sell it at 50?
Yes. Is that not true?
Our website says 40. We don't sell it at 50. We sell it at 40.
We sell it at 50 at
No,
Flying Solo.
We don't sell it at 50.
Yes, we do, because
No,
we
we
choose
do
the
not.
price.
We
They don't
don't
choose the
sell-
site. They don't choose the price. We do.
We sell it. Not us. So I'm like, why is my 50 on the website?
We sell it for 50 at Flying Solo. We choose the price of Flying Solo. They're not the ones that chose it to be at 50. So I would count that as us selling it at 50. And you're saying that you don't count that. Well, you seem like you don't think it's a big deal, so I'll just leave it alone. So we're heading back to the house now because we don't have any candles in the trunk, not big ones. So he ended up saying that he wants to buy a big candle. So yeah. Might have to get a new protective tissue paper as well while I'm up there. So okay, what would you do differently about that one?
They don't,
Okay, better question. How do you think that went?
fine. They don't buy candles. They don't have candles. They buy cheap, unhealthy candles. And they don't. The people I'm looking for burn candles for their business. They do not really do that. Like that's not a staple of their business. Like, okay, people come here and they want to smell. They have one candle that they bought from probably Target, and they could have bought that on the way in from work, from home or something. Like, oh, let me just get a candle quick for the office. Do you think something went wrong?
No, I don't think anything went wrong. I was just wondering what perspective was.
But yeah, so I think that's. Actually, I wasn't even really expecting him to buy a candle, and the only reason that I feel like he did is because once I shook his hand, I just stood there, and I felt like he was gonna try and buy one. So I'm like, let me not just leave. He might still buy it. He likes the smell of it, so let me sell him a candle. And then, you know. So their candle is bigger than ours, but I don't know how much.
I think that's a paraffin candle.
Yeah, it's 6 ounces bigger than our candle. So I don't know if they're gonna get the same burn time because he said they had it for months. I don't know how accurate that is, but I think that if it burns somewhat fast or faster than that one, he's gonna be like, oh man, wasting my money. But that's because his expectations are for it to be a 20-ounce candle.
Well, I think it's because they don't burn it.
What do you mean?
I think that's what he was alluding to because he said it's not lit.
So you think? Wait, I don't know.
That the candle just sits there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it's been there for months.
Oh.
They don't burn it. So you're just kind of like, it's not even lit right now. Like, but that's how I interpreted it.
Bro, I hate this area so much. I hate this area so much. Like, oh, it's just causing so much stress. Stupid. What are we doing?
So yeah, we're heading back to the house now to go grab some candles and it's around that time that a lot of people are leaving work and heading home from school and stuff, so there's always like traffic and whatnot. But it's going pretty good for our first day just driving around. So far we have one person that's kind of like, okay, we might, you know, we're doing a consignment to see, I guess, kind of how the candles do, and then after that we'll talk about buying it. And then for the second person, they're not really interested because they have a candle that burns for, he said a long time or something like that, but I don't think they really understood the benefit of the candle.
No, I don't. That's not. They're not interested. It's the thing that I'm looking for. They don't think. They don't have. That makes sense.
What do you mean? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a place that has 7 candles already out that they use. I'm not looking for a candle to put on the office front desk. So in that place, they have one room that they do stuff in. So they don't really, it's not a candle place. So like I said, a restaurant might be a candle place. Like a place that like, oh, we have to reorder our candles for the month. Like a hotel might be a candle place. Like someone that's like, we have candles that we have to that we reorder for the environment like that we are trying to give to people when they come here.
How'd you choose the first? How'd you choose the first place, and how'd you choose the second one?
I put in spas and I put in the highest rated ones, and the first one had 101 reviews, which now that I think about it is actually really good, just because people are gonna want to go there more often. That's not why I chose it. I just figured, why not go to the better spa? And this one is similar situation. It had high reviews and high ratings. Oh man, it's gonna take us like 30 minutes to get there. Oh god.
So if y'all don't know, Donovan hates traffic.
Bruh, oh my god. It's like so stressful. Like, traffic is just dumb. Like, it's a stupid thing. Like, you just sitting around in the car. People are doing stupid things in the cars. Just a waste of time. Just like, bruh.
Yeah, he hates traffic. Well, I was telling the story earlier, so
About what?
Huh?
About what?
about the oh, this is this is where Justin went when he heard his thing. But
I really want to go this way. I really. Whatever.
I was about to say we have to sell the candles in stores, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I said, this weekend ain't go the way that we thought it was gonna go. We normally make the $1,200 in a weekend. Oh, that means hello, hi. Oh,
In what language?
you're Russian. In Russian.
Oh.
Privet. That's how you say it. Now I know how to say hello in Russian. What was I gonna say?
What time does that place even close?
That's what I was thinking.
I need to check my flight.
Do you remember the name of it?
No, but you know the address is 116
Queens Boulevard.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Donovan hates this.
Oh my god. This is
It
waste
closes
of
at
time.
7.
Okay, I'm literally sitting here behind a truck, just sitting here behind the truck. Look at the German Shepherd. It's
See?
that big.
What was I gonna say? He probably wondering where he drop park.
Bruh, I can't handle this. I cannot handle traffic. I don't know if it's because I haven't been. I don't know. I just it's like it's so frustrating. What are we doing? Look at this. We just sit here in the car and just.
So yeah, this weekend. Yeah. So pretty much what we normally do is on Sundays we order our spot for the next weekend. That's at the end of the craft fair on Sundays, yeah. So, we was ready to order like we normally do. And what happened was they sold out of our category. So yeah, everything has its own category. They have a bath and body, they have a candles, they have a art category. So you have to book within your category. So yeah, we tried to book for candles, it was sold out, but they had spaces and other things. So the person that runs it, or the manager for it there, we had spoke to her and we were kind of like, hey, we ran into this issue, because she came up to us and she was like, hey, I didn't book, like what happened? I booked out. I'm like, what? So I go and check and it was like, yeah, it was booked out. So we were talking to her, we're like, hey, we still want to be there for this weekend. Like, it's impossible for us to book under the other categories because it's not booked yet. And the way that we see it is kind of like, do y'all really want to have a vacancy, or y'all just gonna let us sell? Like, what's the issue? But by the time she said she's gonna check on it, she has to talk to somebody. By the time she left and come back, she was just like, yeah, man, it completely sold out. So that way we were gonna finesse it, we can no longer finesse it that way. So what we were gonna do, we were gonna purchase the week after that. We're gonna purchase the week after that, so that we would just be pretty much just missing a week. And then I was talking about it in the car. I was saying maybe we should wait. And the reason why is because we needed the money for the car note. So it's kind of like, I just kind of wanted to be on the cautious side to make sure that we could pay the car note and then once it's paid, we can pay for the other one. Or no, I wanted to wait for us to see if we can sell this weekend. It doesn't look likely that we are selling this weekend. So while we was having that conversation, by the time we got home, the next week got sold out. I'm like, hey, since when everybody selling candles now? So that happened. So now we 2 weeks out. And honestly, with Donovan's sister. So we're trying to book the first week of October. That's what we were trying to book. And we already knew that we couldn't do this week. It was sold out anyways. The first week of October sold out too. So now we 3 months out from being able to sell at a craft fair.
3 weeks.
You're right. 3 weeks out from being able to sell at a craft fair. So we gotta survive for these next 3 weeks. Still got things gotta pay for, and so on and so forth. And honestly, it's kind of messed up a lot of things, because we just got the Square loan. Like I said, it was like $1,200, and they take 14.5% of our daily sales. So I had projected that we would probably sell out. That we would repay our loan in like 4 weeks. And the way that it's like a merchant cash advance loan, so they do it based off of your sales, how much money they give you, right? So for them giving us the $1,200, that's because they divided like $10,000 by 8 months, because that's how long it took us to make 10,000 in sales, and that comes up to us making $1,200 a month. Like that's what they think we make. In actuality, we make way more than that, especially if we're doing weekly craft fairs, and that's what their loan allows us to do. So in actuality, we probably make, what do you say, like 8,000 a month? Approximately? Let me know, like 7. No, 15 times 4, so 6? So like 6,000 a month. And that's average, because we have,
If we do it every week.
yeah, if we do it every day, if we do it every week, that's what we were planning on doing. And also sometimes we make more than 1,500 in a week, and I think we've made 1,700 a weekend before. We have also made 1,600 in a weekend before. So those are the two things, or those were the things that we were kind of expecting. So yeah, it would take us 4 to 5 weeks to pay off that loan, and because we would pay it off so soon, I kind of projected, because okay, that was supposed to take us 18 months to pay off. So if we pay it off in 1 month, the next loan that they give us, if they decide to offer us another loan, which I think they will, because it helps us make them more money in processing our sales, it would be a higher amount. It would be more than 1,200. It would probably be closer to the 6,000 that we make in a month, and that could help us a lot. That we would be good. So that was the plan. Now that whole plan got fucked up. So instead of us taking 1 month like we had anticipated, like we thought we would, it's probably going to take us longer, 2 months, if we can secure consistent spots for the craft fairs. And then we have to be strategic. I don't know, because it's kind of hard to say what exactly. No, I don't think it's not that hard. Because what the issue with Saturday, I feel like it's because we had to break it up into 2 different shifts. So that flow wasn't really made. And then we also were working with like unfamiliarity with who was helping sell. And like I said, it's 2 different styles. Honestly, I think the craft fair kind of works best when Donovan is the main one selling and I'm kind of complimenting him or supporting him. And it just didn't go that way on Saturday. So what I was gonna say originally is that I wonder if we should kind of be a bit strategic maybe with the dates that we choose to sell and not to sell, like maybe not selling around major holidays. But then it also depends on the holiday, because I think Black Friday weekend will probably be a good time to sell. But that's not from experience though, that's just me guessing. And honestly, one of the other candle people at the place, who's our friend, she had thought that the week of Christmas would be a great week, but I think somebody told her that it's not. So it would just kind of be trying to figure out how to finesse it the proper way. What do you think, babe? Oh, but what I said, if you have anything you want to add on.
The decisions I make about choosing the craft fair comes from when I was a bike messenger and the kind of people I see outside and the patterns that people behave in around holidays. And I've been outside for majority of the holidays working, and that's why certain holidays I don't feel like we should be selling. Like when she said Christmas Eve, like a lot of people are not outside during that time. It's usually very slow in the city during Christmas. People are leaving and going somewhere else. So that's why I'm like, I don't think that's the best day to sell for that. Like I think it's very, I don't think it's that many people looking to buy gifts, and if they are, I feel like they're looking to buy the, where can I find the last PS4? Where can I find the last TV for $300? As opposed to like, let me just pick up a candle to purchase. I do agree that Black Friday might be a good holiday, but I also don't know if people are, again, looking for candles on Black Friday or trying to get a sale on the big ticket items, I think.
See, and that's what I was thinking too, because since it's not actually going to be on Friday, people might still be, because the way that I see it, people are going to be in the area that maybe normally won't be here because they're visiting family for Thanksgiving, which is the Thursday. So then the Black Friday, like you said, people are going to go outside and look for those big ticket items, but some people will stay here for the week or something like that. So if you want to spend time with your family and show them around and stuff, within that week, I can see them ending up at Artisan Fleece, ended up, or going to Smorgasburg or whatever that same weekend. Did you feel like it was slow the weekend for 9/11 on the Saturday? Because it was kind of slow for me in the morning, but I wonder how you felt in the afternoon.
I think it was slow. It's really hard to say. I can't. It's really hard to say. Was it slow? Because it was so chaotic just because of what was going on. So because that's chaotic, it may feel busier than it was or the same, but it might be less busy just because I'm trying to deal with this her and then deal with him and then deal with this person, deal with that person, and then while I'm also trying to figure out what's going on back here. So if it's smooth, then I can actually tell if it's busy or not. But I feel like, yeah.
I was just checking.
Oh, yeah, when I got there, like you were there, people were there. And then it kind of got busy a little bit for like 2 hours, like it normally does. But and like I said, after that, it was literally me by myself. So it was like, I don't think I was overwhelmed. So I guess that means it wasn't busy.
But then, so around what time do you think you were by yourself? Because I think it kind of slows down around like maybe 5.
Oh, from like 3 to 6. I felt like I was.
So then that don't really sound like the best weekend.
Yeah. But like I said, for me, it's hard. Like, could we still have hit $1,000 that weekend?
I think we probably could have.
So is that what does that mean? Like,
well, I don't know, because like I said, the morning was bad for me. Like I felt like it was less than normal.
like less people?
Yeah.
And it also didn't sell any big candles, like almost at all.
Right, because everybody was traveling. So that could be kind of a wrench in my Thanksgiving theory, because if everyone's traveling, then they also might not want to bring stuff home.
Jesus, Instagram. Cool.
So Donovan's heading upstairs to get the candles and stuff. We just got to the house. Honestly, it's a 15-minute drive to get from the house to the place that we're selling the guy the candle at. But yeah, I don't know what time we're gonna head in. It's 5:30 now. What are y'all up to? Haven't seen. I'm trying to figure out which one would I prefer. If I prefer consignment or if I prefer them buying it wholesale price. Like, what do y'all think? The reason why I'm leaning towards consignment is because no, I'm not leaning towards consignment. I'm leaning towards the other one. I'm leaning towards wholesale price because I get the money up front. And like we were talking before, because I think we used to sell the candles at $30 at one point, and then after that we changed it to 35. No, I think we went from 30 to 40. So that's why I wouldn't mind them paying 30 for the candles. Selling it wholesale, because I pretty much was selling them wholesale at wholesale price. But when I think about the consignment, the reason why I don't like that is because they instead of them waiting for it to sell, we now have to wait for it to sell. So we're not making any money off of consignment unless people are buying it like that. And from my experience, having it retail, the candles, as opposed to having it at a craft fair, is different with the turnout, because there's no one there to like sell the candle pretty much. So there's no one telling you the benefits of the candle. There's no one telling you that it lasts longer, why it's amazing. It's just the candle sitting on the shelf, and the packaging is nice, but then they just don't know what justifies the price. So, you know, a solution to that would be having the marketing material there so they can pick it up and read it and know why it's a great candle. And that's why I also wanted to have a picture of Do Not Disturb, because let me show it to y'all. I really love this picture. I don't know, I don't remember who took it, if I took it or Donovan took it. But damn, my iPad is mad hot. Oh, it was on, but bugging. I don't know if y'all can see that. I really love this picture because I feel like it kind of paints just like a mood of what you can do with the candle. Like, this is the vibe that you want to have when you buy the candle. So that's why I want this picture to be somewhere. I want someone to see this and be like, oh yeah, because I think the candle stands out. What do y'all think? So it looks like there's traffic to get upstairs. You know, Donovan isn't gonna like that. But that's another thing that I was looking at too. No. Yeah, having the marketing material there. I think that would be good for sales. But because we haven't done it before, we don't really know how much it helps, if it does help, if it doesn't help. So that's why I'm not too fond of consignment. But the candles do sell though, so I definitely think I would prefer the wholesale price, but they would have to buy it at 30. And I think the candles could sell at 60 for sure. If it's in the right place, it could definitely sell for $60. I kind of want Donovan to bring me back down some cookies, but he already upstairs. Because I think we have like 20 candles up there right now that's made, the big ones. So yeah, there's mad people waiting for the elevator, so I don't know how long it's gonna take him to come back down. Let's see if anyone said anything. But I thought we were gonna go to Manhattan. There's this place called ABC Home that I wanted to check out, but I think that by the time we get there, if we were going to Manhattan, it wouldn't really make much sense because it's almost 6 o'clock. I feel like a lot of businesses might be closing. Maybe not. I guess it depends on where we're going to. I think we could find restaurants and stuff to go to after 6. But I was thinking like maybe some stores might close early. But I feel like stores be closing around like 6, 7. I think stores be closing like 6, 7. But damn, they still wait for the elevator. It's taking a long time. And yeah, I don't know. All this stuff makes me anxious. I don't like not having money. Oh, okay. So another thing, I signed up for some like business center stuff. Like there's a minority business development agency that I applied to. not applied to, that I spoke to, the representative there. So she just sent me back an email asking me to fill out the intake form for that. And the reason why we haven't gone through SBA before, honestly, for our other business ventures is because they just didn't fit the criteria. So doing real estate doesn't fit the criteria for SBA. So yeah, that's wholesaling. I don't know how they feel about like Turo or like Uber and stuff. I feel like it might not be allowed in there too, but selling the candles do. They for sure do fit into that. And then so one of the people that I reached out to, they sent me a grant to apply to, and I applied to the grant. And then as soon as I finished the application, like I had everything, like I was looking for, I'm like, damn, because we don't have an EIN for the candles, we have an EIN for the Bamboo Project, so it's technically two separate things. But I just be using that EIN if I have to and just say it's doing business as blah blah blah. But I prefer not to do that. So they were asking for, like, you know, business documents, you know, your operating agreement or certificate or something. But I have a tax certificate. I have a certificate of authority for Ember Candle Co. And I use that to validate my business. And they also asked for tax returns, but I ain't got that. I ain't got no tax returns for this business. So I just sent them 3 months of business statements. And honestly, I sent them this month, September, instead of sending them June, because we made more money in September than we did in June. I don't think we did a craft fair in June, so I ain't send them that. And it's the first 2 weeks of September. We already made the minimum amount that they wanted to see for the year for whatever was $5,000. I think in September alone we already made close to 3, something like that, in the first 2 weeks. So it's just like, I'm telling you, that craft fair shit really messed us up. Another thing that, oh yeah, because if y'all don't know, I get hyper fixated on things. I might have some type of ADHD or some type of something. So I get very stressed out, very anxious about this not having money situation. And I hyper fixate on things. I would think I woke up at like 7 a.m. You putting them over here in the trunk? No. Yeah. So I got up at what time is that? I think I got up at 7 a.m. and I started just like, I went down a rabbit hole, crazy rabbit hole, crazy. So first thing I did, I'm looking for another craft fair to sell the candles at, because this is just one.
Is Queens Boulevard the place?
Yeah, 11616 Queens Boulevard. Because I'm like, this is just one craft fair. There's other craft fairs that, you know, that we could possibly do. So I started looking into that, seeing what they have, you know, different markets and stuff. So once I started doing that, they said a lot of them were outside. I also was checking out Eventbrite. Eventbrite is a great place to look for craft fairs and events too, and like pop-ups and like street fair events. So when I was looking at that, they were asking for 2 documents. They were asking for the certificate of authority, which I already had because, you know, I was on my stuff. And then they was asking for what's the other one? Temporary street vendor's license. Now I'm like, honestly, it didn't even say temporary. It just says street vendor license. And I'm like, what is that? What you mean I need a street vendor license? So I looked it up. I went to get the street vendor license. It said that there's only 853 in New York City, and that they're not even looking for people to apply to it. Like, they're like, once you have to, what they said, I think you have to like sign up on the wait list or something like that, and then once you get an email with a ticket number or something like that, then you'll be able to apply for the vendor license. You can't even just go on and apply. So I'm like, damn, that kind of sucked, because if you guys are familiar with Manhattan, they have, like, there was one at Chelsea, there was one Bleecker Street, which is in Soho. So I'm like, these are like good locations, and I think I've seen them before. Like being in Manhattan, they'll have street fairs sometimes. They'll block off the whole road and just have booths and everything. So I'm like, okay, I really want to do that. And I'm looking at, they don't have, yeah, we need to have this license to get it. So I went, and then they said that 853 licenses, and that's not a lot. That's not even 1,000. Do you know how many people live in New York City? Like, that's crazy. 853. Like, who even chose that number? But they have temporary street vendors license, and there's no cap on how many they have. Oh, it's like the taxi driver license. Facts. It's like that too. I honestly, in my personal opinion, and y'all could quote me on this, I don't think New York wants you to make money for yourself. Like, I don't think New York really likes businesses, especially if the business is like through like Uber or Airbnb. They don't like none of that. Honestly, New York don't even want you to have a car. They don't. They want you to take the train or the bus, and that's what they want. So it's very hard to like do business related things here for sure. But the temporary street vendor's license, I signed up for, I got all the paperwork, I signed up, sent everything in, and oh, thank you for agreeing with me. Sent everything in. I just got an email today. The email today said that they wanted a passport photo. So when I think of a passport photo, I think of a passport photo. Like, you have to go to CVS, you have to go to wherever they take the photos at. You know, little copy or whatever. So, and it has to be taken a certain way. You can't smile, you have to look a certain way into the camera, something like that. So I don't have one of those just lying around, and I don't think I was put together at the time when I made this application. So I literally took a photo, like took a picture of my passport and put that as the photo. So they emailed me and they was like, hey, do you have another photo that you could use? And I'm like, damn. So I just looked for one that to me might resemble a passport photo in my phone, and I emailed them back and I was like, hey, you know, does this work? And then she said it does. So we got the temporary street vendor license. It's coming in the mail. So that's awesome. Only thing about that though, it's not gonna be here for 2 weeks. So we are 3 weeks out for making money back at Artists and Fleas. That license is not going to be here for 2 weeks. So I'm still going to try and apply to the craft fairs that I want to apply to. That would be like next week or whatever, and tell them that, hey, you know, I have a license, it's valid, I have an email that I can show you, it's just not here yet, and see what they say, because I think they are kind of understanding of it. Because even sometimes when you do the application, sometimes they're like, you know, they'll ask you like if you're in process of getting it, so they might be kind of lenient. So there's that. And like I said, I'm gonna probably try and email them, not today but tomorrow, just because we're still like outside and stuff. But there's that as an option. And that is also why we are driving to all these different places today, trying to find somewhere to house our candles, you know, that we'll either sell at wholesale price or they'll do some type of consignment fee with us. So yeah. Anything you want to say? I think you don't like, I don't think he likes when I ask him that. Oh, I have a very, very large social battery, so I can talk on here forever.
That's not what it is.
Okay, so what is it?
There's no, I don't think you're talking with the expectation of me listening to what you're saying. I think you're just talking, and then you're like, so what do you think about that?
Well, I'm not necessarily asking what you think about what I'm saying. I just want to know if you have anything you want to say in general. It could be related to what I'm saying, or it could be something else that you want to talk about.
Sure, I kind of have one thing, I guess, that I realized when I was inside. So, one of my issues that I have is making people wait for me. And I think that is what happens when I'm in traffic, is that I get this, it can be anxiety, it can be frustration, and I feel it. Like I can feel my body just reacting in a way that's but I don't know why it's happening. I know it's happening, but I don't know the reason. So I was in the elevator and I was just like, why? What is it that makes me feel this way about making people wait? So I went back into my history of my life of what anything traumatic that happened to me that would have caused that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an experience like that. And I'm like, is that why I feel this way?
What experience?
That time that my dad had came to pick me up to go on vacation, and then I took long to get ready when I was like 4, and then he left me.
What
And I
what
was-
is that?
What? What to do with what?
Because I feel like I understand in this circumstance because we're bringing the candle to the person.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you, to me, it seems like you don't like traffic in general, whether someone's waiting on you or not. So I'm kind of trying to figure out that
I
part.
think the majority of the time that I'm in traffic and I'm annoyed is because we're going somewhere and somebody's waiting for me to get there. Or somebody might be waiting for me to get there.
I don't think so, because even when we drive home from Philly, no one's waiting for you.
You think I was annoyed in traffic?
Yeah, I was under the impression that you just hate traffic. Like it, like we could, like I said, we could be heading home from somewhere, like no one's waiting on us. You still don't like it.
I don't, that's the thing. I think I might be like, yeah, I wish people were, it's just how I feel. I don't know if I'm frustrated when I'm not having somebody wait for me.
I say, from what I've seen, it's still because, like I said, I feel like we could just be headed somewhere. Like, but if traffic comes up, it's the same response, regardless of that.
Yeah, but like I said, you cannot give me examples of that.
I said once we're coming home from Philly,
But I'm not really in traffic when I'm coming home from Philly. And you drive home from Philly. I don't drive home from Philly.
sure, going to Philly.
It's never really traffic going to Philly. So I'm like, when we go, I don't really have traffic in Philly. It's usually just a straight drive.
No, but there's traffic. There's always traffic at some part. Sounds like he's of the mind that if he's late to a meeting, he won't really be able to control the meeting.
I don't know. That doesn't sound accurate. It could be some truth to that. I think I lose power by being late to something that somebody's waiting on me on. I don't know if it's control, but that's an interesting take for sure. Because I look at it like, if I'm going to like right now we're going to this guy, right? If I go there and he either is not there or says what took you so long or decided to buy it because of that, I would feel annoyed by that, but not at him, at myself. When I did not, even though I did not know that he would want to buy a candle right there, but the fact that I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back real quick, and then we're 30-40 minutes to come back.
So he said that I feel the same way when I was selling stuff. I was kind of, I guess,
Who said that?
confused. Huh?
So,
Blue Sky says Vladimir.
oh,
Right?
okay. Yeah.
I was kind of confused that you didn't tell him some time to get it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like I said, I understand this situation, but like I said, I think in general you don't like being in traffic. Like regardless of there being a time constraint or not.
But that's the thing. I don't think the times that we're in traffic, I don't think you differentiate if somebody's waiting for me. I think you just see that I'm frustrated with traffic.
Right. But so do you think every single time is because somebody was waiting for you?
Usually, I got that. I'm pretty sure. Like when I think about the time that I got frustrated with traffic,
Okay.
someone was waiting for me.
So,
That
and are
feeling
you
we were going
frustrated
there.
because you're late or frustrated because the traffic exists? Because I don't think traffic means late.
It's the person the person is going to wait for me. So the time period that I had planned for that person to meet that person, they now have to wait because I won't be there at that time.
But that's not always true necessarily. Because there could be traffic and you're not late.
What example are you talking
If I leave the house an hour early, to go somewhere, and he also said I don't like to apologize for being late.
about? I don't like. Oh, it's a tidbit about me. I don't say I'm sorry. I'll say I apologize, but I have made it a commitment to never say the words "I'm sorry" to people And I think it's more of a mental thing because I feel as though it's self-deprecating to say that I'm sorry, and that's why the other person feels better because you are insulting yourself when you say it. That's just my theory on it. And I feel like if I say I apologize, I don't feel as bad saying it. But if I say I'm sorry, I feel worse saying that. But yeah, what were you saying?
Because I'm trying to think of a time that we were going somewhere that it wasn't a strict time constraint on it, but there was traffic. And I'm like, I can't think of, because it's a regular, that's just a regular thing. So it's hard for me to think of. Maybe coming home from the craft fair. Or even heading to the craft fair. Because we be leaving the house like an hour early, and it don't take us an hour to get there. But if there's traffic, you'll still get annoyed.
I can kind of see that. Thinking, am I trying to fit that into a bubble or into a holder? That's what I'm thinking about.
A what?
I'm trying to think, am I trying to squeeze what I'm saying into a particular category? So that's what I'm thinking about.
I think you generally just don't like traffic.
But sure, that is possible. But I also feel like if I have nowhere to go and I'm in traffic,
You be chilling?
I fall asleep. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if that's like, I'm not frustrated, but I'm just like, I'm gonna fall asleep. So I get bored. So I'm just kind of like, all right, I wish there was no traffic. I'm gonna fall asleep driving.
He said no one likes traffic. That's true, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I be like, damn, like Donovan really don't like traffic. Like y'all have to be there.
They were here earlier.
That's true. That's true if you did see it earlier, but that might be, I don't know. Maybe if I have music playing, traffic don't bother me as much. Only thing that bothers me is probably like the stop and starting of stuff. That bothers
This
me.
guy's leaving. Oh, this is great. Is he really leaving his parking spot? That would. Oh my God. That is God. Wow. That is crazy.
It's a good spot too.
Is it a good spot?
Yeah. Like,
The place is like right there.
no, I mean, cause the sign is here.
What does that mean?
I don't know where the bus stop starts and ends.
Behind the sign.
Behind the sign? Okay. I'm new to driving. I just started driving this year. No, it's almost a year. No, it's not almost a year. I don't think I've been driving from when we first got the car. We got the car in October. More than a year?
When we should drive to Philadelphia.
That's not more than a year.
For the house?
For the house. I think I started driving in December and stuff. So maybe it's a couple months in.
Are you being serious?
What you mean?
Are you being serious?
I started driving in like January.
You didn't drive the Charger when we was at the Airbnb in
You call that
Philadelphia?
driving?
What do you call it?
Cause that's not me driving. Like I wouldn't know that. Like how I explain it. There's something that you know when you start doing things more often. Does that make sense? That's kind of nuanced to the thing that you're doing. How often do we? Okay. One thing that I don't like parking on the street. You ever notice the places that I like to park at?
You have the square reader?
Yeah, it's in my purse. Can you connect it to your phone? You heard me? Where's your phone?
Come with me. We're coming upstairs. It's over there.
Yeah, bring your phone because this is on thing.
You might just take cash, not bring it just in case.
Yeah.
Want to give him this? Do you care about giving him this one or the other one?
Which one? No, I
you
don't
don't
want to
care?
give him that
You
one.
don't want to give him this one?
No.
Okay.
heading back. Thank you. Can you straighten the top?
Have you already missed you? Is it the one?
Yes, people watching.
Really?
See you.
What was the price you said?
This one is
See
40.
you in salmon.
40 for this one.
Next time here. You know, I don't like this one. It's nice.
So once you start burning this one, you're never gonna burn this one again.
We just want to make you happy, guys. All right?
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I ask you one more favor.
Yeah,
One more favor. Okay. So when you burn it, can you let me know how it was?
that's fine.
So all here is you just send us a DM, just let us know if you like it.
Take care. Bye bye. All right?
Thank you. Have a good one.
It's nice seeing you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
He's like, yeah, we just want you to. Trying to think like what would be a way to leave, I guess, leave them a way to order. Oh, well, you're on Instagram, so that works. Is that the car? Oh. Bro, we need an oil change, so our car be sounding kind of crazy. Yeah. I'm not doing this 2-bag combo again.
Okay, so let's see. So, I mean, when the could, I didn't bring it in.
What
I
happened?
was gonna say we could go back to other people, but we still really need to do that. But I do feel like these kind of spas aren't, it's not what I'm looking for.
Yup. It's the Turo car.
Somebody asked.
Yeah. We don't really use it for Turo no more though. But
Who asked that?
Vladimir.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Hey, $40. So one candy. It's not bad. Not bad.
But yeah.
But we're not really trying to sell candles that way. Does that make sense? What were you gonna say, babe?
No, I'm just saying, that's not the, I think we need different kinds of spa, like an actual, first of all, they claim they do plastic surgery in there, which was not what I thought it was originally.
Mm-hmm.
See, what kind of procedure you want? Like, procedure? I'm like,
Maybe she used the word to make it sound more fancy.
Sure. She had Botox on her face.
Oh, that is definitely that definitely counts as a procedure for sure.
So I'm like, I don't need anything. So, but I also, like I said, I feel like what I'm looking for is a large spa place. We have candles here. I'm like, getting it into a store is not hard. It's getting it, somebody to buy it every single month is what I'm trying to do.
Pull out the handy dandy
There's a
iPad.
flower plant place over there.
Yeah, I just looked at it.
I'm trying to think, what would be a good place? I kind of want to try. Can you look at? I feel like ask somebody if they have any ideas. If you have any ideas of a place?
Vladimir, you have any ideas?
I'm like, who buys candles? I feel like a spot. I mean, we need a different kind of spot, not these, but. What's a place that you want to be calm? You want to smell?
Maybe a yoga studio.
So yeah, let's start a phone and let's look that up. You have my phone?
No. Yeah. No. I don't think so. Oh yeah, I do. Here you go. So, I'm looking for places on my iPad. Yeah, the ones that I see, they close at 6 or they're closed already.
Yeah, it's Friday.
I found one that closes at 8.
Where's that?
Forest Hills, not far from here.
What's the rating?
They got a 4.4, but they only have 7. It looks new. They close at 8. I don't know. That looks like it might be in somebody's house. Found one in Brooklyn, but it's literally at Williamsburg. They have candles burning in their pictures, but
Yeah, so that's
it's like tea lights. It's not really like the candles that we have. Yeah, so I see 3 in Brooklyn, but like I said, they're farther out. Like my iPad is acting up. Okay, so he said nail salons, beauty, spas, churches.
like the church one. Think about that.
So I found one called Brooklyn Flow. Then they have Park Slope Yoga Center, but they're closed.
I found one called Body and Brain Yoga. They have 108 reviews and a 4.9.
Where's that?
It's 5 minutes from here.
5 minutes? Oh. I see I'm on my iPad and you ain't say nothing. Oh, you wanna know? Maybe? Maybe it's because I'm not using my location. What did you say it was called? Body and Brain Yoga?
It's called, yeah.
And they also do Tai Chi. Oh, that's a cute place. Oops. So we're heading to there. How's the Airbnb business? Oh, he also said physical therapy, gyms with spas and them. And then,
Ooh, physical therapy.
yeah, Christian Cabrera said, how's the Airbnb business going? I haven't seen any updates on it. Well, we wanted to do Airbnb in Atlanta because would you say it would be super hard to do it in New York? It's just, I don't know.
That wouldn't be hard. It was technically illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal. Well, you know, like with a asterisk on it. So, and then honestly, how much money, okay. Beauty salons at a spa. Hey, Jay, I want to ask you. What is your agenda? Jay, let us know. Let us know right now. It's so funny. We were just talking on the podcast about you. What is your agenda, Jay? What is your agenda? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's illegal, you know, or whatever.
And then in Atlanta, Airbnb has just been annoying.
Yeah. So because I think Airbnb as a company are not running things right. So it's kind of like if the city or municipality, I think that's how you say it, is saying that, okay, we're having loud parties, we're having, you know, all these noise complaints and stuff, we don't like this, and we're telling a company, and Airbnb, I don't really know what they put in to prevent that from the host and from the what they call the people that stay,
Yes.
and the guests. They don't really have any repercussions. They might ban the guests, they might, but I don't really know what they do to really enforce it. So it's kind of like the city gets tired of telling Airbnb what to do, and it's kind of like, listen, if I gotta tell you what to do, I'm gonna just do it for you. And now you got Airbnb being banned left and right. And the other thing too, when you go on Airbnb, they take out the host from the listings, so it feels like you're gonna stay at a hotel, or it feels like you're about to stay at a Holiday Inn or whatever, Four Seasons. But and when they give that persona, it's kind of like you're expecting them to own whatever it is that they're showing you, the listings, but they don't. So I don't know if that's at the forefront of, I guess, the guest's mind when they are booking the Airbnbs, like that they're staying at somebody else's place and that Airbnb does not own this. I think that's part of the problem. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense.
Did Jay answer you? Jay, are you a man or woman?
Jay didn't answer me. Blue Sky said there is a way to monitor your Airbnb when dealing with noise without monitoring the guests. Yeah, I agree. It's just kind of like what happens when a complaint does happen. This is a spa right here, and a salon right next to it. Maybe it's connected. I feel like they will both be looking at candles. Well, so
I think they might sell candles in here, honestly.
right.
Well, this might be a different place. This
Yeah,
might
that's
be
what I
different
think.
place
I think it's two
overall.
different places.
Yeah.
Two different places.
Come back over.
Okay. Let me put a.
Like I said, that's
What's
not
this?
really what I'm
Austin?
looking for, but
Oh, because I feel like the salon had like a retail section,
Right,
so
but
you're not looking for
no,
that.
I don't know.
But they might also burn candles.
It might, but that's what I'm looking for is that. I'm
Is
like
which
getting
one?
is somebody that is buying the candles business to business for themselves.
Oh, okay.
I have no issue to see this car.
Yeah.
I have no.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I have no issue with getting the candles into another store. Like I feel like that's very easy.
Okay, so you just want someone to buy a shit ton of candles right now.
Right.
All right. So yeah, and the other thing too. How much
There's
money?
a hookah lounge.
Yeah.
Do you think they have candles in there?
I don't know. I don't know. Do y'all go to hookah lounges? Do y'all go for the ambiance? Like, do you want candles burning at your hookah lounge?
Oh,
Let me
maybe
know.
a lounge. Maybe a lounge.
I can see
some
restaurants
yoga type
putting it
shit.
in the bathroom. How much were we trying to make a month? Profit from Airbnb?
Profit?
Yeah,
Like 4,000
4,000.
probably.
And then, as a whole, do you remember?
I mean, honestly, we're trying to gross 4,000, so probably net like 2 per Airbnb, something along.
2,000 per Airbnb.
Yeah,
That would be for the month,
yeah.
right?
Why?
Because they had asked about Airbnb. A part of the reason why I'm not really looking towards doing that's not a main focus for me anymore, or at the moment, is that because the candles make the amount of money that they do. So instead of trying to make 2,000 for the month, we've made 1,700 in 2 days at the craft fair. Yeah, and that's just selling, yeah, for the 2 days. I don't think a bakery would have candles. I don't think. He's wearing scrubs. Oh, he said, I unfortunately have no input on the hookah lounge.
Ask, what is Vlad? What kind of profit, like after expenses, do you get from the Airbnb?
Oh, there's a hair salon as well. Oh, never mind. This is not what you're looking for. So we are pulling up at the yoga Tai Chi place. He said that depends. And we're going to bring y'all inside while we talk to them and try to get them to buy some candles. Wholesale. Big batch. And we have to pay for the meter.
If we're out here long enough.
Huh?
If we're not back out long fast enough. I wasn't thinking about paying for the meter. You know me. I said I was not thinking about paying for the meter.
No, I was just asking. Okay, he said on my 1 bedroom I'm averaging 800 to 1400.
Profit.
And that's profit? I don't know why. Is Charles Schwab a bank? It's not, right?
It's kind of. It's not a bank. It's a
Investment?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought it was like jewelry or something. I don't know why. He said my 2 bedroom 1200 to 300, maybe 3000. I think it's 3000. Yeah, 3000.
All right, let's go.
He said, yeah, profit. I'm gonna come on. Okay, there's no space. She was telling her friend that she never did. She's like, I never did. You get something.
He was going west. This was going west.
Where are you looking to buy a house at? Like what state? In the city too. Christian Cabrera said that they're currently looking into buying a house to rent out, but the market is scaring me. I think it would be worth it to Airbnb if you buy a house. What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's worth it for Airbnb if you buy a house. Yes. I'm trying to buy a house to live in it, or if you're trying to rent it out, or something you're trying to do.
So he has said that he's trying to rent it. Oh, I think it's a guy. Let me know if you're not. Definitely could be a woman. They're trying to rent it out, but they're sure about this market.
Listen, I hate renting. Renting to me is stupid. Renting is stupid. You in New Mexico? That's crazy. That's where my sister just came from. My sister was just there.
Third floor.
Renting your house is stupid. It's dumb. I think only do Airbnb or flip it. If it's single family. If it's multifamily, that's different. I think buying single family is stupid.
I don't think I've ever seen an elevator just chilling on the street. Might as well just stop at each floor. Like, what you want to buy a candle? Rehabilitation, physical therapy. Like, you want to buy a candle? Mine's together. Do you want to buy a candle? Just stop at every floor. Just, hey, you want to You want to buy a candle? Oh, they said I'm not on Airbnb. So not renting, doing Airbnb.
Yeah, for sure. If they have renters and people coming out there, absolutely. Airbnb. If your city's cool with it, 100%. I recommend it.
Okay, that's good. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I hear you.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you guys have candles in here?
No, we do not.
You do not. Is there a reason why you don't? So, okay. She makes candles, right? So we're looking at places that carry candles.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you guys carry candles in here. I figured, like, you know, people are going to be calm. I don't have to that. I'm not selling you guys use candles.
Don't, only because there's a lot of people who are like sensitive, so I just have to be mindful of like people who are coming into the space. Right? So I have to do like incense and stuff like that sometimes, but even that can be strong, so I try to just refrain from that as much as possible.
Okay. Let me see. So when you do have the incense, what reason do you use them for? Just like for the smell or ambiance?
It's more for like, you know, we have some kind of like, it's like creating like a space. Incense is, you know, supposed to be to take away kind of like the negative energy in that kind of way, so it's kind of like just creating a space where we can kind of calm down.
Okay. Because that's something I thought about too with, like, would you call it a yoga studio?
Was that?
Would you call it a yoga studio?
It's like a yoga and like healing studio.
Okay, because I felt like it would be good for that because it's like soothing. Like the scent part is something that I've thought about too, where people are like, okay, I don't know if that scent's good for me. And I was thinking about like a candle with no scent. What do you think about something like that? Like with that?
I didn't even know they make candles with no
Yeah.
scent.
Well, so she, like I said, she makes all the candles, and then
Okay.
they're actually beeswax candles. So beeswax purifies the air when you burn it.
Okay.
So it helps with the negative chemicals or free radicals if you get really deep into it. Helps clear that. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what would be a good place that people that use candles would be healthy for them to have a good environment or ambiance when they're burning.
You are selling candles.
Like I said,
Okay.
she makes them. This is. And it has the wooden. It has like think of like a fireplace, just smaller. So
Okay.
it actually crackles when you burn it.
Okay. I could probably use it in like my bathroom or something like that. I'd be interested in maybe buying just like one of them.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
So we have 4 different scents.
Can I see?
This is people watching.
So that one's my favorite one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can take the card out too. It's easier to smell it.
Here's mine down.
Wind down. How long have you been making candles for?
So she started like in August learning how to do it, like last year, and then we started going to fairs in the beginning of this year. So, like, January. Have you ever heard of?
Try it. Do this together, or you
Yeah,
the
this
salesman?
is my girlfriend. Yeah. She makes them. I help to try to get them out there. And I'm like, I realized once the candle, like, because it's a good candle, it's easy to sell it. A lot of people don't know about the benefits of candles. Because like people buy soy candles, they buy candles with the cotton wick, and they don't know that's not healthy for them when they buy it. So it's like a lot of me selling the candles, like telling people like, hey, you have soy in your house that's unhealthy, and you have paraffin is unhealthy for you.
Okay, I like the people watching.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, this one is the best seller. I think it's funny, like we like people watching.
Cool. This one.
So we have two
This is
sizes.
room service,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
This
okay.
one is $40, and then
Okay.
the other one, he has another one that's small. The sample size is $15. And let's go see something else.
Just give me 1 second.
Definitely gonna have everything out the next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to take one of these sizes. I think is good for
Okay.
the bathroom. Cool. Yeah. you have this in the people watching.
So that one we don't have with us.
Okay.
We only brought the big ones with us. That
Okay.
one we have at the house.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have people watching in this side in the car. That one. This one group service.
Okay.
So you want to go people watching?
I'll take one of these.
Okay.
People watching.
Okay. So then there's something else I was kind of thinking about too. So, like I said, we want to like work with businesses.
Yeah.
So do you know businesses that would buy candles? Because I want to set it up where like it's like an affiliate market. You familiar with that?
Yeah.
So like if they order, then you will get paid because you referred us to them. So I'm trying to figure out like if you know somebody.
To be honest, I'm not so sure. I'm not as in the community as I would like to be at the moment. Yeah. So I don't have any like recommendations.
Okay, let's say if you come across anybody, like I said, we'll be right back upstairs. But
Cool.
if anybody wants to buy candles, you tell them we just send you.
Yeah, awesome. Do you guys have like a business card?
Yeah. So on the back of here is the Instagram. So then.
Cool.
Right back.
What was your name?
I'm Donovan.
Donovan and Melissa. Sean.
So we'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll bring you the other.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Donovan's gonna take my headphones. You told me to bring.
What you gonna say? Give me some excuse. What you gonna say? I
was
gonna try.
I have
was
a lot
doing-
of things in my bag.
Right.
I'm
My
sorry.
bag is so heavy. I had so much. You know what we in there for. You should have the full in your pocket, ready to get out.
Okay, you're right.
Like, yeah, we got 4 cents. You looking at me, he looking at you, we looking at each other, we like, what are you doing? I thought he was like, oh, I'm gonna be like, you get it one by one, I'm like, what?
Because I didn't.
Why would you not have 4?
They're in separate bags.
Why would you not have all 4 ready here? Here's the
Listen,
4.
I didn't experience this before. This was the first time. The first time didn't go like this. The second
The
time
first
didn't
2
go like
people that we went to smelled all 4. Give all 4 of them.
right.
Why would you not?
Because like
They
I
could
said,
do it
look,
again.
no, because look,
Why would
when
you
I went in the
show me your
bag,
bag? In the car, you could have always taken the 4 out and then get ready to give it to the people.
listen, and then the small candle is mad small. So it was underneath
How did
something.
you prepare when you went inside? That's my question. What did you do to prepare for this?
I did not.
So what after you
I had all the
excuses
stuff.
and you didn't prepare for when we went. You know they're gonna probably want the sense. The small candle is part of my thing.
You're eating me up right now. Yes, I know.
You saying you know. But you
I know.
You always know.
I will be ready
You always,
next time.
It's always I know. I know.
He's inside getting the candle.
But we don't have to have people watching for him. Oh, maybe we have to give him this one. We don't have another one. You heard me?
Yeah.
All right.
Does the label and everything look okay? That's why I didn't want to sell those.
We could give him a discount for it. I don't think he's gonna care really, but
Amazing. Someone might have said something, I think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna notice. think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that she brought up the unscented candles. That was phenomenal. Amazing.
This be me. This be me. This be me.
He didn't want to get you need something that he said you need something that can easily present the candles. Yeah.
Like my girlfriend? Like my girlfriend? Like her? To be like, hey, here's this a beautiful candle. Like that'd be the person to present the candle.
I'll make some changes.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Just to remind you, that's not supposed to them for parking, right? I don't need to keep the parking, right? Show. Bye.
Right. It's 40, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
So yeah.
Oh, so only thing.
Yeah.
I want you to put Instagram on the back.
Uh-huh.
DM us what you think about the candle.
All right.
That's all that I want to know. If you like this, it smells good. If it didn't smell good, anything like that.
You got it.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was looking at mine together, but I don't know. Oh, come on this side. Huh? Oh. So, you think that's a therapy office?
Probably.
I think it probably is a therapist. You think they would have therapy office? They would have? I guess.
I don't know spas on it. At least not the ones that we're.
But okay, he said you need something that you can easily present the candles, like a box of.
Yes. Okay. Do you guys use candles?
Yeah, electric candles.
Use electric candles. Okay, so she makes candles. So you want to sell candles to a business. I'm trying to figure out, what do you have any ideas of like a business that you can buy candles? I mean, yeah, tell me.
No, are you kidding?
So I was asking him about if guys actually use candles.
Use electrical.
Right, the electrical. He was telling me I had asked him if he had any ideas of his business when we use candles, because she makes candles.
Yeah. We used to use them, but you know what's the thing? Fire.
My phone keeps doing things. So that kind of ruins the restaurant. Not really though. I wonder, you know what's funny? I wonder if that's just a fire station around here. Because you think the fire station is in Manhattan?
Probably not. I mean, something probably happened over here too.
I think the local department, fire departments. But honestly, I saw a TikTok that was talking about like how much firemen carry. Like, yeah, like their equipment.
I'll let their weight.
Bro, like, so take a guess of how much. So,
200 pounds.
so it's less than that. It's like 150, 137. So heading back to the bar. So we sold them. Once again, we sold a candle, which is cool, but that's not our goal. Our goal isn't to sell candles today, or at least not one at a time. Our goal is to find someone to buy a whole bunch of candles.
Just like that, we made $80.
We made $80 though.
So
That's $80 more than we had before.
I guess that's a plus.
All right. Listen, we could do this all day. You know how many businesses is in New York? We could do this all day. We could do this all day.
Honestly, yeah.
We've been doing this for what, 2 hours? 3?
Bro.
It's been 2 hours.
And if we went down the whole block and just went to each place, that'd be very
You know,
different.
that's kind of funny. It's 2 hours. That's $40 an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, so now we need another idea. I don't think hotels will use candles for the same reason that the restaurants won't. And I feel like hotels will use them even less because you are there a lot longer.
But do you think, but that's the thing, I don't know if that's just for this area. Because like I said, I've been at a restaurant before where they were, I understand the unscented thing, but I was at a restaurant in Soho. I used their bathroom. They had a scented candle in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know if that's a local, because how many fire departments are going up and down Manhattan to tell them not to use?
I don't think it's the fire department necessarily. It's probably someone else that like an inspector type of thing. But what's up here? Yeah, so we need some other ideas. Who would be the person? What about how many candles in there? Yeah, and I said the scented thing is somewhat of an issue. Like I understand the problem with that, but I also feel like they don't know that the candles probably are better for them. But that's just part of it.
Can you turn the AC on, please? Yeah, I found another spa,
Yeah.
but they're closed at 7.
I feel like this shit is mad hot. Yeah, we gotta get the oil changed. This is crazy. I feel like it's blowing heat on me. Let's see, what place would carry a candle?
Are you not trying to put it in a store?
No. I mean, sure, but that's not what my intentions are. Because a store is relying on someone has to
sales.
sell it, right? I don't want them to have to worry about trying to sell the candle. I just want them to buy the candle because they want a candle for their establishment.
Oh, you know what? When in doubt, you gotta ask Google, right? Let's see.
Shake Shack, Sephora.
Oh wow, I would love to eat there. There's a ramen spot, guys. I don't know if y'all can see it. about to right there. If y'all don't know, I love ramen. I love ramen and like hot pot. Not hot pot, I lied. Aw, later Vladimir. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, and funny enough, this would be a great video, like to edit down.
Right.
See, I just want us live, and feel free to send us any messages and stuff. Cause that's he said health supplement stores. But yeah, feel free to message us and stuff. Cause one of the reasons why we want to start going on live more is because, you know, when you watch the videos, you don't get to, you know, really talk to us real time and ask us questions or just have a dialogue with us. So that's what we're. I think that's a weed place.
You think what?
That's a weed place, Royal Leaf Club.
Oh, bro, did Jay ever answer you?
No,
Jay, we playing. Why are you playing, Jay?
we only got 2 people on the live right now.
he said
So I don't know
what's
if
your
Jay is one of them.
Gender could be non-binary.
What that mean?
That mean not a male or female.
Listen, that's why I didn't want to offend nobody. So
I
that's why I
guess.
said,
I guess.
what's your gender? Or what do you identify as? How do you say it?
Are you a man or a woman?
Sure, yeah. What I'm saying. I could have said anonymous, but that goes against what I was trying to do.
Oh. Bro, I really don't. What else is on the list? Can you go on Google Sheets and check the list? Go to
Google Sheets?
wholesale. Yeah, go to candle spreadsheet and then go to the wholesale tab.
So we're going to Google Sheets. If y'all watch anime, I have Bakugo as my background on my iPad. Okay, Google Sheets and where?
Go to wholesale tab.
Wholesale. There's mad tabs. Yeah. Okay. So it says spas, restaurants, hotels, yoga. I think we done checked 4 of those off.
I don't know if we really did to a spa. We
went to
yoga.
2 spas.
I mean, are they really? The second one was not a spa. I don't know what that was. The first one might have been more of a spa, but it still was too small.
What
for
do you
I'm thinking
consider a
about.
spa to be?
Like, you got
The saltwater cave and stuff?
right, all of them, like a super spa. Oh, the mighty was over here, wow. Yeah, like,
Well, nail salons, hair salons, shopping malls.
shopping malls.
It's on here. Furniture stores, bookstores, WeWork, cigar shops, real estate brokers, weddings, event planning, candle thank you gifts, Airbnb. Industries that smell bad.
Can you do so wedding? Can you like wedding something with weddings?
Like a bridal shop?
Like event planning, like an event planning place.
What you mean?
Like put on Google Maps,
Oh,
event planning. I mean, listen, I think it's so crazy because we could definitely go every day and sell candles and probably make $500 a day.
So the ones I see here. I don't like the results that they give me. Don't like it at all. Okay, so they gave me one. It's called Royal Elite Events.
Where is that at?
Lefferts Boulevard.
That sounds far.
Yeah, let me, I just had to change something, so let me try. Okay. It's not really that far. Let me see if I can find something closer. Some of these are just like people's houses.
Can you put candles on there? See what comes up.
Candles just
Just
into.
candles. Yeah, Google Maps.
Mm. There's a candle marketplace nearby. Well, that was somebody's house. Scents by Heaven.
Oh, what about
Also by somebody's house.
like a studio, like a music producing studio?
There's a Bath and Body Works.
It's wherever people spend time at. That's where we need to figure out where people spend time at.
Where do people spend time at? Yeah. That scented thing. Because I could see offices having a candle. Like maybe like a doctor's office or.
Like I said, I think we can really just go to every business and sell them a candle.
For themselves or for like their
I'm
business?
saying for themselves. Like if we needed to like sell the candles.
Where do you want to head to now?
I'm waiting for the responses that you get.
For where people spend time at? Okay, because I'll think of a place and then I'll go like, they probably don't sell candles. So like, and one I had was like a library, but I don't think that, depending on the type of library, maybe a bookstore.
But you said sell candles.
Huh?
You said they probably don't sell candles.
No, they probably don't use them. Like they probably don't want candles there because it's a bookstore or like it's a. But I think it will only be high-end places. Does that make sense? Like a private library as opposed to a public library.
You think they use it in gyms?
Maybe an Equinox, not a 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, we need luxury. Gotta find luxury.
Because they're the ones that don't care because they're selling the ambiance.
Yeah, we gotta find luxury places. Luxury equal to luxury places that people have to wait for.
I feel have to wait for what you mean.
Like that's been a lot of time.
That would be, I think, like your plastic surgery offices, or like dental work. Like, I think the dentist that I went to in Manhattan. That's why I thought we were going to Manhattan too, because I think that most of the we could just kind of walk up and down, go to business on certain streets and kind of. Because the dentist that I went to, the second one, the one that pulled my teeth out like a maniac,
They had a candle.
he did have a candle in his office.
Yeah, I think which one pulled your teeth out? That was
Zarabi?
that was one I was there for, like in the lounge, like in the seating area. Or was I downstairs?
No, you were downstairs.
So yeah, the one that was the seating area, I think that would be a place. But then I think it's the idea that people are like, scents are gonna bother my nose and this and that and whatever.
I think what's the name had a good idea with the apartments, but when they give gifts to some apartments give gifts to their new tenants to thank them for staying. Honestly, we could go across the street, but they don't. But we know they don't do that though. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a welcome package.
Listen, I don't know. I don't have that kind of money, so I don't see it. I don't even know what that looks like.
But that's what she said.
But she,
Khadijah. Cause she sells candles.
Yeah, I guess. I thought that brokerages, but sure.
Right. People who would gift a candle. Like you said, wedding planners. And then with the wedding planners, but that's the thing, I don't know if we have to, for those, I don't know if we have to be there. Well, maybe. Yeah, either way. I think, yeah, wedding planners and stuff. And the thing about them, like, they would refer us to whoever their clients are. Like, oh, I know this person that makes candles.
What do you mean? Like, who's the
Like,
who the clients?
so an event planner, they're not the ones getting married, or like a wedding planner, they're not the ones getting married, they're not the ones throwing the event, but they're going to, it's like kind of like, can you add me to the list of gifts that, you know, you want your clients to choose from?
Can you put luxury on Google Maps and see what comes up?
I'm putting luxury in on Google Maps. I see luxury cars. I see luxury condominiums. I see a luxury beauty spa with only 6 reviews. Luxury cuts. I don't know. Y'all be having candles at your barbershop?
I'd have to see this.
Lapsa luxury. I see a luxury beauty salon that closes at 7. I'm gonna widen my thing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really see a lot of things here. I see a luxury pet grooming. Zara luxury apartment buildings. I know that building personally is not luxury.
I guess some Wendy's.
It's $80. There we go. I think I'm done with the live.